All right, let's get this shit started. Good morning, everybody. People at the plantation, people driving to work. Um, your boy Mace here. We'll get this started. We'll get this kick started. I want to go in a different direction because I want to hear our female audience in the sky when we get them. And then we're going to talk about what happened in Miss Universe last week, which was crazy. Um, I'm going to get the photos of the top 10 ladies in the Miss Universe contest. I will say this, I'm not biased, but I will say this. Miss USA is a very fine. Matter of fact, all 10 of those women were bad. Final 10. They were all bad. Me, myself, I will vote for Miss Aruba. But the point of this conversation is this. Miss France did not win the competition, and she should have won, but her own country people did not vote for her because she is black. So here's my problem with this. If she is black, why did you vote for her in the first place? Why? I'm curious to hear this. I mean, fans. What's up, Grinder? Why would you vote for someone from your own country and you disapprove of her because she is melanated skin? I like to hear this. I really would like to hear it from the French government. Uh, Miss India ended up winning. Very beautiful woman. I told you the top 10 women finalists in the competition were all gorgeous. 8 of them black, by the way, depending on what country they come from. Miss South Africa, which I wouldn't have voted for, finished second. You know, no bias. I just don't think she does it for me. Now, Miss Aruba, she did it for me. She finished 10th. Miss USA, she does it for me too. You know, one of those young light skinned girls with frizzled hair. You know how the girls, the light skinned girls have the frizzled hair because a lot of them think they're white. One of those chicks, even though she did marry a black guy, um, she wasn't even in the top 5. They did her an injustice. Of course, racial bias, because they do that in the universe contests. Uh, Trying to think of some other good-looking women. There were a lot of them guys. I mean, but if you ask me who I would have picked, if you want me to be perfectly honest, I would have picked Miss Puerto Rico myself. I think she finished third. Miss Puerto Rico had everything you want in a finalist in the Miss Universe contest. You know, uh, I don't get into these Miss Universes, but a lot of people get into it. Some guys like it, some women like it, others women can't stand it. You know, yeah, I don't really get into it, but shout out to our boy Playboy, aka Platinum Elite, did a story on it a couple of days ago, and he's absolutely correct. All right, got top 10 finalists, universe contest. Miss Philippines looked very good. I love Sally Zinnerman, that is Miss Aruba. Valerie Lara Ayos, Miss Colombia. Clemence Bolding, Miss France, she's the woman who got robbed by her own countrymen. Hana Shadul, that's Miss India, she won the competition. Nadia Fiara, Miss Paraguay. Beatrice Gomez, Miss Philippines, she was very good looking. Michelle Colon, that's the one I like. Miss Puerto Rico. Ayla Wayne, South Africa. And Smith, she's from the United States. I don't know how that woman didn't get a top 5 vote. That woman was absolutely good looking. And that's how they look at these women contest. take it seriously. Women were absolutely ravishing. I had no problems with the women. Here they are right here. I'll blow it up right now and let you guys see it. So, so the universe pageant at it again with the shenanigans, pulling a Don King. Top 10 finalists. See Miss USA right here, Miss Smith. Absolutely ravishing, good-looking woman. Aruba, I love. I love Miss Aruba. I mean, she does it for me. I'm putting it up right now so people can see. You know, she's some beautiful women. You know, get to sports in a minute. We're gonna have a long morning. You know, not as long as I usually do it, but we'll have a nice morning. Then we'll share. By the way, the thumbnail's up for Mr. Miami's birthday thumbnail, and we'll have his party tonight. Miami. There goes the women. This is Miss France right here. And this young woman didn't win because her own country believed she was too black. So I'm going to say it again. If that is the case, why did you vote for her? To represent your country. South Africa, she's okay. Bahamas, My girl, Miss Aruba, outstanding. Miss France is outstanding. Miss Colombia. Miss Puerto Rico, to me, should have won the goddamn thing. Flat out. Of course, Miss USA, Paraguay, the Philippines, she looks absolutely lovely. And the winner, of course, Miss India, won the contest. So, those are your top 10 finalists, all gorgeous women. And this stupidity by the French government. One Z's in the building. So, one, get up here, bro. Drop the name. Here. Get up here, one. Say hello to me, bro. We talk about Nick Sirianni. My first guest is, of course, is the number one grinder. You know, I said something last night before I get the grinder. I told Sean I'll find a way to get Cartoon Cat in here, and look who arrived, the beautiful Cartoon Cat. Good afternoon, baby. Over in Jaleo, England. Thank you for coming by. It's good to see you. And thank you very much for the well wishes. Good morning, Grinder. How are you?
Well, I'm okay. I'm here.
What do you think about this fiasco in the Miss Universe contest?
Bunch of BS. You ask me. It always been like that, bro.
Yes.
What's new? It always been like that. It's just right now. It's just like technology. It just show its form. It made mainstream me.
It's bizarre that France did what they did. Of
Yeah.
course,
I mean, it was new.
I don't know.
And I would like to see other women
Of color?
content creators to talk about this because you got people around the world disrespecting y'all.
I totally agree. I think the black woman back in the 90s, in the early 2000s, was the big crave of these men. I think it all changed. I think middle of this millennium so far, where they went more international, and for Miss India to pull that out the other night, that's good for her. Because, like I said before, where is your Sean? I'll hit him up. Tell him that you asking for him. That you're up here. I'm serious. I'll hit him up. I'm serious. I'll hit him up. I'll get him up here. Oh man, Cartoon, happy belated New Year to you, my love. Same for Grinder, the audience, because I was in the hospital bed. Getting back to this, yeah, I agree with you. I think it's changed now. I think the attitudes changed. I think everything's changed for the Miss Universe contest. I
But
totally agree.
Mace, but this is the thing that I want black women to understand. I am not knocking you. I love you and everything, but this is what I'm saying. Me and you come from a certain time that we already seen what's going on.
Facts.
This been happening for a long, long time. This is nothing new. They love y'all for trophies.
Facts.
They love you because they like it because you're beautiful. You're erotic. You know what I'm saying? It's in our genes and stuff, but they don't care. Look what happened to France. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you good enough. You I said you're good enough in the bed, but you're not good enough to be shown.
I
It's
agree
not
with
what
that.
the number one grinder say. Is going by. It's going by how they treat in other countries too.
Yeah, I agree.
So basically, y'all gotta have a discussion now. Even black men too. Y'all gotta have a discussion now. You just look at see for yourself. I was talking to somebody when they say, do you see? Yeah. What's new? They said, why are you acting? What's new?
Yeah,
And it's sad that it goes to show how separated the black man and the black woman relationship, what it is.
I totally agree. I mean, look at the women. Uh, India went on to win it. She looks very, very attractive. Look at all these women. I'm gonna save the black women last. Paraguay looks great. Philippines, so you know how a lot of these guys are. They were pissed off she didn't win.
Yeah,
Guys were pissed off Miss Columbia didn't win.
right, right. Oh, definitely right.
Me, I would have picked Miss Puerto Rico myself if I had a vote. But to me, now we're doing the sisters. Bahamas, no thank you. South Africa, too skinny.
Yeah.
Um, I would have picked Aruba myself. Because I think she was stunning. Um,
So
but
I would,
yeah, go ahead.
yeah, I would say Aruba and Puerto Rico.
Yeah,
If you put me in the one or number one slot, I would it. I would say, hey, hey, take your pick.
now Miss USA, so people don't think I'm biased. I'm not. Miss USA looks very, very. She's hot.
Yeah,
Yeah, Platinum was going crazy over the other day on his show. This is where this topic came from. But Miss France to me, I would put of the black woman, I would put Aruba one, France two, and Miss USA three, and the other two I can care less. I'm just
ah,
being honest. I can care less from Miss South Africa, nobody,
I would
and Miss
say.
Bahamas, too much body.
I'm saying I don't know about. I had to put in Miss Puerto Rico. Son. I mean, Miss Puerto Rico. I have to give. If it's a consolation prize, you have to get it Miss Puerto
Negro, what's up, bro? Yeah, Negro was in the room the other day and we was talking about this. Yeah, it's crazy how the whole I'll say it again. If you didn't want her to represent you, why the hell did you put her in?
Rico. Right.
You know what I'm saying? American Negro in the building.
But we gotta understand how France. They
Wait,
have a
wait.
history. France always had a history how they treat us as people. All right, I'm gonna go back. I just want you to understand. Connect the dots with me. Look how they treated Malcolm X back in the '60s. France.
Yeah,
Enough said. So this is nothing new for France. And you're right. Why do you vote for her?
didn't even touched it, bro. But some countries. Yo, Sean, your girl's here, bro. I'm glad you're here. And I was gonna hit you up. Cartoon Cat's in the chat room, bro. She's asking for you.
Oh,
Put it up
Sean,
in a minute.
Sean got to follow it, man. He got to follow
Oh,
it.
he's working today. Well, she was here for you. Let me put it up so you can
Mm.
see it yourself. Speaking of following, I want to thank a couple of ladies who really went to the leaps and bounds to uh make sure I'm okay. Uh, there you go, Sean, right there, bro. Cartoon Cat saying, there you are, fireman in the building. What's up, my brother?
Oh, I'm sorry. Peace to y'all in the chat.
Of
Peace to
course.
y'all in the chat and your families, man. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
man. I love, me. I love everybody. But I want to say two particular people. I'm gonna start with Miss V, who who didn't have to do what she did over the weekend, but it was very touching what she said to me and how she felt with me in the hospital. And I just want to say I always love her, and I said this before I got sick. Ironically, I told her I always ride and die with you, and I meant that, and I mean that. And she wrote, and she ride and died with me. So, um, I love her, and thank you so much. Number two, well, she's really number one. You know who it is. Uh, what can I
Nice.
say? China White was here last night. I thanked her personally. Uh, I want to thank Simone Love for
Yeah,
emailing me every day, making sure I'm okay,
yeah.
uh, making sure that I got home safely and I'm comfortable. And that's the one thing, and I've been saying this for the longest, that black men need from black women more than anything else on earth. It's comfort. Letting you know everything's going to be okay. Letting you know that God's on your side.
Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, I'm doing a man's platform at 11:30 this morning.
Yeah, I'll come over there. I'll be off the air by then.
Yeah,
Cause
I'm setting up in
I
a
got,
few minutes. I'm gonna do a
I'm
man,
gonna
I'm
be
doing a
shoveling
man's
some
thing,
snow.
New Year's thing, do the New Year's thing. Only men, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna be shoveling some snow. So I'll just drop by on my cell phone and say what's up and listen. Uh, so that was the bizarre thing in the Miss Universe contest. Miss France should have won her own country. People robbed her from it, and Miss India slipped in and stole the crown from Miss Philippine, who a lot of the voters liked also. The woman that got robbed in all this, South Africa for a second, by the way. The woman who got robbed in all this was Miss USA. And I think the reason is, and I'm going to do the race card here. I think the reason is because she's with a black dude.
Yeah.
If she was with a white
Again,
dude,
what's new?
I think if she was with a white dude, she would have made the top five. She didn't even make the top five, bro.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, so Steve Harvey and the crew. Yeah, I love you so much, baby girl. Thank you for worrying
Steve
about me.
Harvey.
Simone, I love you. Miss V, all the ladies who support me. Sexy Red,
Yes. Oh, yeah. Shout out to the pretty ladies.
Lady
Shout out.
Love, of course. Oh, oh. Shout out to everybody. And by the way, thank you for being here this morning. But that was the fiasco. I don't know where the hell this contest was held. It's usually held in some resort island city. But Miss India went on to win it. Congrats to her. There's now a bad woman of this mix, by the way. Cartoon Cat in the building. Mwah. Um, beautiful England. Sean's here, saying hello to his girl. He was asking about her last night. You guys watched this early in the morning. Speaking of Cartoon Cat, she's going to join us for a few minutes. The beautiful Cartoon Cat's here. Good morning, my dear. How are you? Happy belated New Year. Wait to get our microphone fixed.
Hi, good morning.
There you
Sorry.
are.
Oh, you
For
can
you,
hear me.
good
Sorry, I was on mute the
afternoon.
whole
How are
time.
you?
I'm good. How are you? It's so
I
nice to
feel a
see you
lot better
back.
now. I tell you that.
Oh, I'm
Thank
glad.
you. Thank you for your support.
No, of course, always. I think everyone was worried. Um, and we were hoping the best and hoping to hear some news from you. So glad to see you're back and you're happy. Happy New Year. Sorry,
Thank you
who's
so much. Thank
number
you.
one grinder? Good
There you go,
afternoon, good
Grinder.
morning, grinder.
Good
Is that
morning. Nice meeting you.
good morning, guys. Yeah, I was just listening in, and when I saw your live come up, I was like, oh, I miss Mace, and of course, my number one fan, Sean, in the chat.
There you go. Yeah, he asked
Sean,
about
come
you
up.
last night. Oh,
Yeah,
Sean's at work.
sure.
He's at work.
He is at work. Yeah, he
He
just said
asked
that.
you though. I put it up just now, but can
I
he
know
come
you
up tonight?
said. I heard he's
It's the
been missing
Miami's
me.
birthday party tonight. We'll have that later tonight, though.
Oh, I'll
Yeah,
definitely have to
so
drop by.
Sean, she'll be up here tonight for Mr. Miami's birthday party.
Yeah, I'll definitely come by for that. What's the
That'll
theme?
be
What's
at
going on?
11:30 your time.
It's a big celebration. No, I'll definitely
Yeah,
be
that
there.
should be
I
fun.
know Mr. Miami and stuff.
If you haven't
Yeah.
seen the thumbnail yet, it's up. I put it up about
I
20 minutes ago.
did. I just saw briefly, like, you're talking about, is that Miss Universe or Miss World or what is that?
Oh, you
That you
mean
guys
what I
were
put up
talking
just now? This is Miss Universe. I'm taking I'm taking the ball from Platinum and running it here with this contest.
about?
And he
Yeah.
went he went on and on and on about it the other day. He's absolutely correct. And the story is that Miss France could have won this, but our own country didn't go for her because she was black. So what I was saying is,
Oh, wow.
the candidates right here, if you knew she was black, why the hell did you vote her in the first place to represent your country?
Okay, so that's according to Platinum, or is that according to
According
what
to
people
him,
have been saying? Because I know every time there's a Miss Universe or Miss World and there's a contestant that isn't maybe the majority of the population, they always get criticized. So it's nothing new for me to hear. I don't know, France or Britain, if they choose a woman of color in any kind of way, it's always going to cause some kind of
South Africa finished second. Puerto Rico finished third.
Puerto Rico third. Okay, so France actually won.
Oh no, she got robbed by her own people. That's the story.
Oh, who won? Who won that?
Miss India won.
India. Okay.
And Philippines was in the top 5. That was your top 5. Africa, Puerto Rico, Philippines, and France. They finished top 5.
Yeah, I've heard controversy even from South Africa, which is, you know,
a whole different world.
A black, but when they put up like a black contestant or someone gets through from South Africa, all the racist whites just, jump out of, their skin. They don't want. It's crazy. It's crazy sometimes. Yeah, and France has a large. It has actually a huge in Europe. Like it's probably maybe up there at number 1, like in terms of like black or women of color or men of color in general. Like it's up there, so I don't know why it would be so controversial to have someone like her. I haven't seen her. Let me see.
She's right here where my finger's at, right there. That's Miss France. Platinum had the picture. It was pretty cool. I'm gonna try and find it. He had the picture of all 10 of them standing next to each other.
Well, she looks, if anything,
stunning.
She's beautiful. Yeah, she looks. From what I can see, that picture, she probably is. Maybe I don't want to assume, but she's probably biracial. But even that, it's really caused the kerfuffles, and people are not accepting of it. I don't know. So,
Aruba is stunning also. She finished 10th.
They're all beautiful. That woman in the middle, she reminds me so much of Kim Kardashian.
Miss Colombia?
Colombia? Is that Colombia? Yeah, she looks a lot like her.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's always every year, or I don't know how often they have it, every couple of years or whatever. There's always something like this where people want to complain about something. Yeah, even in the UK when they had you know, a black finalist, it was like an issue for the racists. They're like, well, we only make up like 1 or 2% of the population. How is it, you know, that this woman's being held up to represent our country? But at the end of the day, it's not just about looks, I think, or I hope so. It's about the whole package.
Yeah, Miss USA, of all these women, I didn't talk about it because the Miss France was more fascinating to me. Miss USA got thrown shade at by the judges.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she didn't even finish in the top 6, which I think is a crime. I'm not being biased. Sean said that he'll talk to you later. Sean, I love you, bro. Have a good day at work.
Yeah, have a good day, Sean. We'll speak to you later tonight if you're going to be there.
And he also called me up. It was funny. I was leaving the hospital yesterday morning, and he calls me. I think it's my ride. It's him. We and him was talking for a few minutes. I said, bro, I'll be on tonight, man. Because I got to sit up. As Grinder dropped off. Me and the beautiful cartoon cat up here. Let me ask you a question. When you look at these beauty contests, do you think that they're sexist?
To be honest, I do think they're a bit outdated, to be honest.
Okay.
I think it's always, when you do contests like this, it's always going to be predominantly about the woman's looks, you know, even though they try and incorporate, you know, her skills, her career, her you know,
things that come out of their mouths.
Yeah, you know, do a performance. If she can sing, it's a bit like, this is like we don't see men being paraded around like on the stage. Like, hey,
women that would like to see buff men paraded.
Why can't we get? So to me, it's a bit outdated. It's like, oh, look at these women. They're a bit more than just their beauty. They actually have something
to add
else,
to it.
To give. And it's a bit patronizing. And I'm actually surprised that these shows still go on. I don't think they're really televised like that anymore.
Yeah, it's hard to find.
Yeah, it's hard to find them. So I think they're dying off, to be honest. But
I think here in the States, if it's not on local TV, believe it or not, it's on pay-per-view now.
Yeah, because I remember years back when growing up, they would be there. So it was good. Like, I used to enjoy watching it, like, as a child, actually. Like, you know, it was like a big thing. Like, oh, it was like Eurovision or whatever. Like, it was just a thing like where you could compete with different countries, and you know, it was just fun. I never took it like that seriously, but
yeah, I don't take it seriously either.
No.
And this is the first time in my life, I'm not going to say and lie about it, but when Platt showed the picture of all of them standing next to each other in evening gowns, I said, this is the best group of women I've ever seen in my life.
Oh yeah, Miss Universe, Miss World, all those competitions, like they find the most stunning, like aesthetically pleasing women. Of course, you have to be, you know, beautiful. And I always felt like, actually growing up, it was very rare to see kind of the Black women or the African representatives like ever make. I think growing up, it was always about South Americans or maybe Asians.
Yeah, the countries like that. Paraguay,
yeah, they were the ones
Colombia.
That kind of Brazil, Colombia, Venezuela. Brazil. They were like the leaders and they were all gorgeous, but it always felt like the Black, or specifically like the African maybe contestants were always kind of looked over, or they just didn't fit the
fabric,
the beauty, like the beauty standards. So they were, you know, you might get maybe one that maybe a final now and again, but I think once Black women started actually winning, I think
Vanessa Williams was the first one. What's up,
Vanessa
Ed
Williams,
Unchained?
I remember, back in the 80s or something.
Yeah, the 84, I think, something like that.
Yeah, she was like, I think the first Black, like, US. Was she the first Black US?
Yeah, she was, yeah.
Yeah, Miss Universe or Miss World. I get those two mixed up. They're both the same to me, but yeah.
Sweetheart, you like to join us? Come on up. I'll drop the link for you, honey bunny. Bunny's gonna join us in a
Is that
second.
Bunny? Hang on,
Yes,
if
she
I
is
see.
here. And I told her right when I was
Honey
sick, I was in the
Boo. Why
hospital
don't I
bed.
see my boo boo? Hang
I
on.
told Bunny she was killing a white side at 3 in the morning Eastern time, and I caught that rat and I wrote
Eh.
back to her. I don't want to get. I don't ever want to get on your bad side. Bunny.
I can't see the chat. I can't even see who's in here.
She
Hang on.
started laughing. Ed on Chain is in the building. Good to see you, Ed. Happy belated New Year to you. And this
Yes, good
beautiful lady's with
morning.
me. Hopefully,
Yeah.
Bunny will join us in a minute and get her point of view about this contest.
Yeah. So
Like I
what I was
said,
saying, we were just talking about. Sorry.
no good,
I
cartoon.
just don't know what the controversy is about this whole. Because I really don't pay
What
attention.
guys upset was that
Mm.
Miss France, in our opinion, got robbed. She should have won.
She should have won.
Me personally, I would vote for Miss Puerto Rico myself, and I'm not throwing no shade on any of these black women because, like I said, Aruba to me was my personal favorite, and like I said, all these women in their evening gowns, they're all glamorous. I mean, my God. I mean, it's not like none of these women didn't belong. They all
Yeah,
belong.
they all meet the standard, definitely. It's just, I think maybe it's more to do. Oh, sorry. Can you hear me?
Hear you crystal clear, baby.
Sorry, I thought. Sorry, I'm
No,
on
I
my
hear you
phone. I
clear.
can
I hear you.
barely.
You're fine. You're fine.
Oh, good. I think it's more than the looks. I think maybe, I'm sure they're all stunning, beautiful
Oh, they are.
women, but yeah, maybe Miss France didn't meet. I don't know. I didn't see it, so I don't know what her character was like, her personality. Maybe she let herself down because I don't even know if people from your country can even vote for you, or if it's like the Eurovision. I don't think we can vote for our own people or our own country, so you have to vote for someone else. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not sure if the same rules apply in this
Interesting.
contest. Yeah,
Yeah, because I'm
because
not really
people
into
could be
these
biased.
contests. Omega, what's up, my brother? Happy belated, and thank you for answering my chats in the chat room during my escapade in the hospital. What's up, bro? Yeah, I mean, this is the only reason why I'm bringing it up. Plus, second reason is I wanted to bring some women and hear their point of view about this because men they act too stupid. They don't.
Yeah, like you said, like I said before, it's pretty outdated. It's pretty it's a bit lame now. I don't know that many people that really watch it. I think it's probably popular in a lot of maybe
South American countries.
kind of third world countries is something to get excited about, or
Yeah, you're right. You're right on
oh,
the
we're gonna
nose.
win it. Yeah, so it's like, oh, let's put India or Venezuela. You don't really hear about these countries winning much until it
Oh, they
comes to
partied all night in India.
yeah, until it comes to Miss Universe. Because they have beautiful women. I live in a city. We have a lot of Asian. When I say Asian, I mean Indian, Pakistani, Bangladeshi, those kind of Asians, and they're gorgeous. So it doesn't surprise me that they meet the beauty standard, but then they're still exotic, and they just have, I think, what a lot of people find appealing. But
Miss Melina said good morning to Sister Cat.
good morning. Good morning.
She's in Canada where your buddy is.
My partner in crime.
Yes.
Misha is so funny. She always be getting me into trouble and then
She is
abandoning
terrific.
me.
She is
awesome.
absolutely terrific. Your partner in crime.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Melina also.
She's my best friend. She always gets me into shit though. I need to stop going over to Platinum's channel because when I go over there, I just be getting too lit and it turns into a farce. So I need to stop. Who's that?
Beautiful cartoon cats with me.
Hi.
Everybody in the chat room, good morning. Thank you for coming back. I look at, I'm going to jump off this contest and switch to any
Mm.
topic we want to talk about. I'll just end it with this contest. Every woman that was in the top 10, those 10 women right there,
Yeah.
very classy women, the way they presented themselves, in my opinion. And give Miss India a lot of credit. Um, the judges, in my opinion,
Mm.
they like that exotic look of their women in their Miss Universe contests. That's
Mm.
just me. They
Mhm.
like to look like she has Paraguay,
Yeah.
Philippines, and Colombia especially. Oh, they love them, some Miss Colombia.
Yeah. But it's exotic to you. I don't know if it's, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That word exotic.
I
It
look
kind
at
of.
these 10 women, okay? And of all of them, the only one that does not look that part of all of them is Miss Bahamas. The rest of them, you could say, look exotic. I could see why the judges picked who they picked.
Yeah, because
They could have went different ways too. I mean, you pick Philippines, no argument.
let me see.
You pick Aruba, I'll be celebrating. You pick Puerto Rico, I picked her when Platinum first showed the pictures. Colombia, you can't go wrong. South Africa finished second. She's tremendous. I think the woman again that got not only robbed, but the woman that I think they treated very, very badly was Miss USA. And I'm not being biased.
But why? What did she do? Or were they just
I
very
think
highly
they
critical
didn't.
of her, or just?
I think they didn't like her, to be honest with you, because number one,
Mm.
and I have to agree with my partner in crime with this.
Who's that?
She is probably the best looking American woman that ever represented this country.
Oh wow. Okay.
This young lady, Miss Smith from Kentucky. Yep, she's from the rural South here in the United States, hillbilly country.
Yeah.
She represented this country very well, and I think they would prefer a black woman that looks more like Miss South Africa than her. I mean,
Oh, so
these
Miss
judges do
USA
say
was
these
she was a black woman?
biracial.
Miss
Yeah, she's
she was black.
black.
Okay.
Yeah, married to a brother too.
She was black. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I think
Mhm.
they didn't really treat her well, and that's a shame because um, she
You
looks
know, with
outstanding.
these kind of competitions, that's the thing. It's really about, because I don't know any of these women. I don't know what happened behind the scenes and the shindigs that go on, the schmoozing, and I don't know if she had there's something that we don't know, maybe why they took a disliking to her, but just of her being an American, I don't think that would be um, a reason,
Well,
unless she just had a very terrible attitude behind the scenes. You know, a lot of these Miss Universe, Miss World chicks, they're all smiles, but like, yes, I'm so perfect. But behind the scenes, they could be absolute, and probably are, most of them, absolute bitches. So, yeah. So
yeah,
if they were treating her badly off the cuff
that's
with
what
no
Platinum said.
reason, yeah,
Platinum was very
possibly.
upset about it.
Mm.
You know,
So she might have let herself down in that aspect. Maybe she wasn't very sisterly. Maybe she thought she was in these, women who come into these competitions usually come from a background of maybe
privilege.
being in beauty pageant, and dealing with this kind of stuff, models, dealing with the beauty pageant industry, maybe growing up in that, and they have this inflated ego that sometimes can backfire on them if they don't know how to when it's not only about them, it's about showing camaraderie with like your sisters, and like not being nasty and vicious. Or she could have been doing all sorts of shit we Miss
Yeah, a lot
Congeniality,
of
we can only, do
pushback too,
you know
by
what I
the
mean? We
way.
just don't know.
I was surprised with the pushback she got from Platinum's chat room the other day. I was very surprised.
Oh, they didn't like her either.
No,
I need to go and see that. I didn't see that at all. So,
I'm gonna agree with most of the guys. I think Miss France was outstanding, but I'll say it again, my own taste. It was me. I would pick uh Puerto Rico, not because I like her or her, more because I think she was the most stunning looking when they had their evening gowns. But Miss Aruba won my heart. When I saw Miss Aruba, I said, I'm voting for her. If I had to vote, I would vote for her.
Aruba.
Yeah, I like Miss Aruba.
Yeah. That's the thing. There's always something that just it's always so close. It's just something that tips.
South Africa just didn't do it for me, but she finished second. So, you know. Silent Sir, what's up, my partner? Bunny's back in the building.
Yeah, hey everyone in the chat.
Yeah,
but to be honest, I don't think these kind of competitions or these contests are gonna be alive for very long. I don't think they get the support or the sponsorship that they once did. It's pretty much a dying, like, industry or whatever. But
again, I'm not a big fan of it at all. I think it's kind of sexist, if you want my honest opinion.
Yeah, it is sexist, to be honest. It's like, okay, this is a beautiful woman. Let us show you that she actually has a personality and some brains. And most of them are like, they do need to have some kind of, a lot of them are PhDs or have masters and they're doctors or scientists and stuff like that. And that's all great. But it's like, oh, beauty and brains. Isn't this great? That's like,
with me, to win one of these contests, show me some substance.
I think that's what they try and do with these like rounds that they have, from what I remember. Like, oh, come and give us a speech to show that you're
10,
actually
15
intelligent.
years ago, here in the United States, a lot of the white women that they would pick as a finalist to be Miss America, a lot of them, no joke, ended up losing the competition because they sounded like bimbos. And they lost.
Yeah.
You know that? They picked a couple of blondes one year. They couldn't even put two sentences together.
Right. And that's the thing. Like, I don't even know what these women receive or what their, is it just money, monetary, like, value?
Well, Platt said it best, and I was laughing because I was in my room the other day, my hospital bed, when he said that, and he's right. Even though they treated this young woman, Miss USA, badly, by her winning Miss USA, she got $100,000 in cash, and this woman right here, who won the Miss Universe, got $250,000 in cash.
Cool. Bye.
So, I
Just
don't know what these
being beautiful. Yeah.
Hey, so shout out to the so my heart goes out to Miss France.
I'm gonna go and watch it. I'm intrigued.
Some good stuff. Yeah, I think what's today? Friday. I would say that was Wednesday's episode. So, when
I'm gonna have to go back
part
and
of the show Wednesday about that content. It was pretty cool. I mean,
this was on Platinums.
Yeah, Platinum. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's all I could do last couple of weeks, baby. I was in the hospital for 5 weeks.
I know.
That's all I could do was watch everybody.
I know. But you're like,
it was funny because one
Platinum
day I said,
keeps you entertained, mate. Platinum is funny as fuck. I can't even lie. But even though I was roasting him yesterday. But
I said one morning, you could depend on one thing. That when you wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning, Platinum Elite's on.
Platinum's gonna be like talking shit. Platinum is funny as well. I can't even lie. Like, so many times I'm like, I can't stand him, but he's so funny.
Lady Love in the building. I gave her a shout out. Lady Love is here.
Go and check out that live. Yeah, it was a lot. It was like well, for platinum, probably wasn't that long, but it was fun. It was fun. I was
And
lit.
give
We were
that
talking about
brother a lot of,
makeup and all that shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
give that brother a lot of credit. My man be doing
No.
sometimes 11-hour shows. I don't know how he pulled it off.
Yeah, he does. Oh, I had to wake him up. I had to do the cat alarm call. Like,
It's good to see Lady
Get up.
Love in the building.
He'd be snoozing. I'm like, why are you going live if you want to have like your granddad nap right now?
Silent, I
But
appreciate you, man. The 3 years I've been here, you've been a good friend to me in the chat, bro. Love you, bro. Appreciate you.
no. Peace to everyone in the chat. Yeah.
I wanted to talk about something else. That would interest, the ladies in the audience. Men now beginning to not even compete for a lady's affection these days. Lady Love likes to ask her. Bunny, she's still in the building. How you feel about that? But guys are now not even competing for even a date with someone as lovely as you, gorgeous.
That men are not competing anymore for women's affections, or
Yeah.
I don't think that's true at all.
Really? You don't think that's true?
No, I think men compete all the time with each other. They try and play it off as if they're not competing because of ego.
Okay.
That's the one thing that I think a lot of men have a hard time dealing with is rejection and not being
chosen.
A choice, or being chosen. But I think men always compete, and any man who says that they don't compete for women's affection is a liar. They might not be as proactive. I think a lot of men these days are more scared. They're not as thick-skinned as they used to be. You could take rejection, just brush it off, and just move on to the next one. I think men now are a lot more emotional, if that's the right word, and they take things to heart a lot more, and it's hard for them to move on from rejection, maybe. So I think they're just a lot more wary than they used to be. That makes sense. Like they just don't like the feeling that comes with not always being a woman's choice. And it's like, women experience the same thing. We're not always going to be a man's choice. We might be a runner-up or a second or a third choice.
Antique building pulled off something that I knew he would. He's still in disbelief. He did. He had a weekend's roast that went over 48 hours.
Yeah,
I told him it would go over 48 hours.
I dropped in, I think, but I missed the majority of what went on. I came in, just like supported him and, gave him a donation. So, because I knew he was going to be on here for like probably 2-3 days straight.
This is for you,
I
Kat.
supported him, but
This is from Ed Unchained to you.
Ed, yeah, hey Ed, what do you say? Kat, we meant actually say we compete for women and for everything, really. You just be talking. Kat, we men actively say we compete for women and for everything, really. I don't know. From what maybe you do, but from what I hear a lot of men say, it's like they've almost like given up the ghost.
Let me say this real
it's
quick.
just what drops on your lap.
Yeah, we'll continue this in 2 seconds. Let me plug this. Next Friday, 2:00 Eastern, be about 6:30 your time, my love. Lady Love, Asian Spice, she'll have a one-on-one interview with Miss V. That's MTGB TV. Make it go viral. And to me, that's going to be a fascinating conversation. I thought it was today. I was all pumped up saying, hey, it's snowing. I got these two ladies talking. but it's next Friday, and I was wrong, and I apologize. That's what happens, Lady Love, when you've been concussed for 2 weeks. Lady
Let's
Love, you
see. I
there?
would love, yeah. Hey.
Yeah. Hello, good morning. Hi,
Good
Kat.
morning to
Good,
you.
good morning, darling. How are you?
How are you?
Wonderful. How are you?
Happy
Good.
belated New Year to you.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Happy New
So,
Year, darling.
you're good at this topic. Let me ask you. You're very good at
What's up?
this topic, matter of fact. Do you buy the fact that more men are not competing for women no more?
No, I heard what Kat said as well. I agree with her. I really do. I agree with her. Eh, it's where men are there. Some men are still being emotional and can't seem to get it together. So competing, hmm, it is what it is. I've been out the game for a long time now.
Yeah,
So
of course.
just to kind of watch,
I'll tell you the
and
truth.
just,
I never been in the ballpark, so
yeah. Well, see, you choose to be Mace. You choose to be. So that's totally different. And then, it is what it is what the men do these days. I don't argue with it. I don't tell them, yeah, you need to be with a woman. You should compete for a woman. Everybody has
I
their,
do.
unique way of actually meeting somebody or being with somebody. So it's what they choose.
Joey saying hello to his beautiful auntie, Lady Love.
Hi, Joey. Good
That's
morning,
her.
Joey.
That's her adopted nephew. I'll tell you that right now.
Amen.
Sitting back too.
That's my nephew, Joey. Happy New Year, Joey.
No, because I heard a group of young. I know you ladies ain't gonna believe there's a group of young doctors there. They were talking. I was laying in my bed, and they was talking about one doctor was talking about how um he's totally given up on women, and his buddy agreed with him, and they both were saying it's not worth the time and the effort. And I'm looking at these two men. I'm saying, you're a doctor. Telling you, man, having problems finding
Right.
women, really?
Right.
Mm.
Really?
Women should be falling into your lap. Like, for a man like that, I think, everything going with them, a good career, a good income, etc., and still having a hard time finding a woman that values them. I think it's more to do, maybe, I don't know. I feel like sometimes these guys who say that they're finding it hard to find women that don't align with their, like, what they're looking for, their beliefs. I think being a bit more, because I think a lot of men want to talk about women. We have to kind of mold ourselves into what they want and change things about us, but they never really want to talk about how maybe they should change to get the woman
Interesting.
that they want, because a lot of women will see, okay, you on paper, it sounds great. Okay, you're a doctor, you have a good income, you maybe, a homeowner, all that bells and whistles, you have all that. But at the end of the day, are you as a man, just you, stand alone, are you what a woman wants? Now, if you're awkward, you're not, socially aware, you're not, you don't have any street smarts, you don't know how to hold a conversation, you're just, you're book smart, but you're not, you're not charming, you don't have anything else to cling on
Platt would
to. A lot
say
of
no
women will find
mouthpiece.
that, huh?
Wait, what?
I said
I'm
what
a
Platinum would say,
mouthpiece.
no mouthpiece. That the
Yeah.
man can't talk for
Yeah,
himself.
it's like, it has to be more than that. For me, like, I've met a lot of, like, wealthy or well-to-do men, but when it comes to just engaging with them and being able to be around them and have good conversations, sometimes it's difficult to do that with men that come from certain backgrounds. I don't know, for me, it depends what they're looking for, because if a doctor can't find maybe a female doctor or a female nurse, there's women probably all around him. There's people in and out of, his workplace, and you still find it difficult to find a woman. I think it's more to do with, maybe you need to look within yourself. You know, I've had to do that myself. I know I can be a very difficult person to get along with. I can be very combative, very like strong-minded. So I have to look at the kind of person or the personality that's gonna gel with me, you know, not just what ticks boxes, because ticking boxes can only last so long, you know. And for me, I just want someone who can understand the fact that I'm not, I don't know, I'm not a sucker. I'm not going to be, you know, taken advantage of. I have a mouth on me. It takes a strong character to deal with someone like me. But for someone else who's probably a lot more cooperative, I know that's a favorite word for a lot of men, yeah. If you're more cooperative, I know I'm not cooperative. I just know that. Like, so I have to deal with certain men that can understand that about me, you know. And I'm just true to myself. I'm not ever going to pretend to be something that I'm not, because all that's going to give me is heartache and a headache at the end of the day, you know. It's hard for me to mask that. So it's just about exploring different people. And even if you're a doctor, you might meet a woman who's works at your fucking local Target and she's working at a cashier register. She might, her personality and what she wants, you two could just be a match made in heaven, you know. So it just depends.
I hope not.
It really just depends. No, no. Opposites attract.
Opposite does attract.
Nothing makes me shake my head more when I hear that the desperate losing.
Well, I'm gonna say this much, like Kat was saying, which I've actually seen. You have the smartest, dumbest people, because they can be very book smart, but as far as street smarts, no. Because you got to have the street smarts to actually meet and mingle with someone. So they can be the smartest, dumbest people. And that's just how it goes. I mean, you have a lot of doctors, which is true. And I know a few people that are doctors. And they are very, very book smart. They can look at a certain wound or whatever, and they can say, oh, I know what you need to do for that, you know, before even analyzing it. Smart. But when it comes to actually putting a female or a male in front of that particular person, they don't know what to say. Those words don't come to them. It's like it's
social skills.
Exactly. Yeah. The social skills are out the window immediately. But you know what they do? And then they will come back on, let's say, they'll come back on your show, Mace. And then they'll be, you know, you can't talk to these bitches, you know, man. And that's where it conflicts, because you're not actually saying you don't have that, you know, you don't have that swag in you to get that woman. You're just saying, you know, it's her fault. You know, you're not saying, okay, I'm smart, but I don't have that swag. You know, you just admit that you don't know how to actually step to a person when you're that smart.
Right.
Going into the beautiful screen. It's here again. Yeah, because I was about to say that for me, nothing is more comical and makes me shake my head than these weak ass men who go in the back chats to talk to women. I'm like, you crazy, man. You leave these women alone, bro. And it's nothing against the women. It's more that you don't know, male or female, either way, what you're getting yourself into. Because it's the unknown.
But they don't know unless they try, you know. I think, if anything, men are always like, they'll always try, you know. Even if they know, even if they know they're going to fail miserably, they'll always give it a go, try and put their best foot forward. And if it's like, if it don't work, they're like, oh, you know, I tried maybe to, you know,
I think
hit above rejection. But that's the thing. I think now men don't know how to deal with rejection. I think that's the number one thing that hurts their ego and makes them hate on some women, because they might have been that woman that they really wanted to have, and thought that would fit them, and they were rejected, and it stings. And then they just spend the next how many years bitching and moaning about that one woman who, you know, hurt them. And it's sad. Like, for us, I know as women, like, you know, we always the ones, we're not put in that situation. That's why when men approach me, if they're interested in me, I always try and be like kind to them or let them down easy, because I understand it's not easy, you know, approaching a woman, especially a woman that you think might be maybe a little bit, you know, out of your league or whatever. I always like do in a respect. I never want to be one of these women like, hey, get the fuck out of here, gross. Like,
I remember.
I can't do it. I can't.
Cartoon.
Even though it's got me in trouble though, because I'm too
nice.
I
remember when I first started YouTube, I was in the manosphere, and I was observing how to do this platform. It took me over a year to put it all together. But one thing I noticed I did not like, and I found it very distasteful, was the way these guys would curse out the women, even the women couldn't get 2 words out of her mouth. And I said, I ain't having that shit up here.
Yes, and I saw that. I think the first time I ever, like, Platinum was the first channel I ever went on to, like, in the manosphere. And the reason why I went on the panel, and it was literally that morning, it was the first video I ever saw of him. It was funny. I was just engaged. I was listening, but there was women that were trying to talk, and they were just getting
ambushed. Right?
Yeah, ambushed, talked down, called all kinds of like stupid ass names and epithets. And I was like, do you know what? Fuck that shit. I'm just gonna go up there and just see how this goes. And I don't care. I get bleached. Do you know how many I've been called? Every name you can think of under the sun. But to be honest, I don't care, because I know a vast majority of the audience that is listening are these incel hurt little boy types. So do you know what I mean? So it's not even I just let them say what they're gonna say. I never really respond. The only people you know, if I know them and we've had like a back and forth, but for the most part, anyone that says anything negative to me, it's or called me a bitch, a hoe, I don't know what I'm talking about, all that kind of shit. I just take it on the chin. I'm just like, you know, because you have to understand the audience that we're talking to. A lot of these men are hurt little boys, so I don't want to like turn it, because you know I can be, you know, very disrespectful. So, but I don't want that, because I have to be aware that there's men out here that have to live out here. They're getting rejected day in and day out. I don't want to be that woman to push them over the edge and be like, this is why you ain't shit, because you don't know how to talk to females.
One of my favorite, I'm being sarcastic here, one of my favorite panelists is Big Truck, and every time I hear him, I'm being funny here. Every time I hear him, I'm like, my day is over.
Who is that? I missed the name. Who was that?
Big Truck.
Big Truck. Oh shit!
Every time he comes on Platinum, unless he is making sense,
I hate him.
I check out. I'm like, I'm done. My day is over.
Mace, Big Truck comes on panels just to antagonize me, but I find it funny. Like, I really don't have a I hate for him at all. I think he's hilarious actually, but he does this. This is what he does, so I just have to accept that. But people like him, or do you know what? I appreciate him, because he's actually the only one that has like the fucking balls to like get up on a panel and actually like
he is
say it to your face. You know what I mean?
Now, you know, sometimes he makes sense.
Yeah, he does. He's an intelligent guy. I think he's actually a very smart.
Well, he makes sense from his perspective. From his perspective, he makes sense.
Yeah, for me, he does. Yeah, sometimes.
You know, he's not dumb. We can see that. But I think the way he approaches people, and he's always he just wants to be combative off the gate. You know, like, it's like, okay, we're going to give you what you want. But actually, I think probably Big Truck is probably in real life, such a nice
a teddy bear. Yeah, they always end up
like
that way.
A sweetheart. Do you know what I mean? So he just is an asshole online, like me. In real life, I'm really not the bitch I think that everyone
Yeah, and
thinks I am.
I told my audience a couple of weeks ago, and I told them the truth. I said, "Hey guys, you think I'm looking forward to doing this all day? You crazy? I don't think about doing this platform until 15 minutes before the red button's pushed."
Oh wow, really?
I'm thinking about other things. I'm not even worried about this stuff.
I know.
Oh
Listen,
wow.
having
But
conversations around the
right?
manosphere and relationships, it's
Yeah,
always going to
sure.
be
Talk
contentious.
about
It's
that if you
always going
want.
to be, yeah. So you have
But
to
the
be
one thing I
disciplined.
do is
Mm.
I give my audience everything I got.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do that.
And you know, it's like I said, and it wasn't me who said this, believe it or not, it was O'Shea Duke Jackson. Shout out to him. And he said, if you show your people love, they'll love you more. And I used to look at my chat room every night, and it was mostly a predominantly African American audience.
Mm.
A lot of them are from the manosphere. I know these people from the chat rooms. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna stick with my audience and my people. And if you don't like me, fine. I don't care. I got things to
Mm.
do after this, including I got to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, take a shower, and do a 2.5 hour walk every day.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah.
So for people got to understand, and I think this is where there's a serious disconnect. A lot of people sometimes got to let YouTube go.
Yes.
They need you to withdraw.
We should. And I had
Yeah.
a good couple of weeks off YouTube. I was like, do you know what?
Me
Yeah,
there.
YouTube can get a bit much sometimes. I'm like, do you know what? I need a break. I can't. I
Mhm.
don't want to be like this. But it's so funny. Like even yesterday when I came on, even though I started off very chill. I really didn't want to get into it with people. There's certain platforms that I go on that just rouse this out of me. And I just go off on a tangent and stuff. But I understand, like for me, I just know that I irritate a lot of people, not just with my my points of view, but even being like you were saying, like predominantly it's mainly African Americans that are on these panels and stuff. So even me being a Brit or whatever, I already know I'm already gonna have a different perspective or maybe just irritate people at my very presence. Do you know what I mean? So I already have to take that into account. And then there's the fact that I'm a loudmouth and, a little bit, out there. So that as well. But I can't help who I'm always going to say, like, and I know I irritate a lot of people, but I'm not going to apologize for it. Either you want to listen, it's going to be entertaining. You're going to agree, you're going to disagree. And that's the beauty of being on YouTube. This is a world wide web. Okay, you're going to have, and I'm surprised actually more Brits don't frequent a lot of these channels. Like, I think it's me, Jessica X, and maybe like one other guy, a Brit, that I've maybe come across. And that's it.
I
Well,
So,
it makes it easy because you are who you are and everyone
Exactly.
knows who you are. So that's easier that way instead of people guessing, like, what type of person is she? Is she going to be this way, this day, and this day, another way? They
and
know who you are.
I think so. I think they've got to know it. Even though I still hear the criticism, I think people assume because I'm a Brit or I'm African, like I'm supposed to behave a certain kind of way. They have this like stereotype in their head. So when I do say it like how I am, because I am who I am, like you said, like I'm not gonna apologize for that. Either you're gonna swallow it or
Exactly.
you're gonna like be like, nah, bitch, nice, whatever. But I'm gonna still be who I am. I'm not gonna apologize for that. And I think a lot of people are very closed-minded when it comes to dealing with people from around the world and their perspective,
Oh, wow.
But hey, I
Thank
hope
God, I'll be
I've
there for that.
opened their eyes to the fact that we're not all like here sipping tea
Mm,
and pruning ourselves and just chill. No, we live in real life.
Well, I'll
Okay, we
tell
have a
you.
lot of the same problems.
I'll tell you what changed me. It's gonna shock everybody here. I used to have a serious ego problem. I really did.
Mm.
mm,
Until the night my nephew showed me my thumbnail. And I started to cry. And I told my nephew,
Really?
you know what? I know these guys. They support me. I'm going to bring everybody in with me. I'm going to treat everybody as family. And I've never gotten off that. There's not one day I've done one of these platforms where it was all about me. And
And I agree with you.
I appreciate that. And the day I did a 12.5 hour show, Lady Love, Cat, and there's nothing but the manosphere. I had all the big shots up here, BGS, Black Euro, the Rodgers Report. I had them all up here. Ryle, I had them all. Highest rated show ever did. Most watched show ever did. But more importantly, next thing you know, people started saying hello to me. I didn't even know who they were. And I think sometimes it is good to stick with your own. And I told you this before, I told you this before, Lady Love. Stick who rocks with you. Like, you know, Joey
Exactly.
rocks with you.
Yes.
Stick who rocks with you. Because
Right.
if you try, like, not you, but if someone tries to invade your space, cut them off right away. Just block them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're right, Ed. You're right, Ed.
I agree with you 100%. But I'm kind of lost now. So you don't rock with me, Mace? What's up with that?
I was in the hospital, baby, for 5 weeks.
I know. And I emailed you. You didn't never mention I emailed you. You never show me love like that,
I
man.
always show you love. First thing I did
I mean,
last
I'm
night.
so hurt. I'm not even tagged in this one like
No,
everybody else.
I'm dead serious. Last night when I started this platform, I said, I don't know if she's listening, but I gotta get Lady Love up here later tonight to talk about Nick Sirianni. I said she hates him, and I think she really wished he would have missed the playoffs.
Well, because I love my team, but yeah, I really don't like him. But yeah, now he gets to keep his job. Damn.
A fireman to say last night, but Nick Sirianni is cool. I said, oh my God.
I'm not cool with him. I'm sorry. I just can't do it. I just can't. And maybe he'll do worse next year with coaching.
Oh, I think Philadelphia with 3 number ones is going to do a hell of a lot better.
Yeah,
they draft well. Howie drafts well.
I'm glad that don't
back
get
with
wrong.
us.
I'm glad my team is doing great. Yeah, it's just him.
2-5 start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's sad about Saturday night, honey? Tomorrow night? If you were beating the Giants that first game, you'll be playing for the division tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tampa Supreme, subscribe to him. Drop your link in the chat room, brother. I've been watching. You're doing a hell of a job. Start up.
Somebody else is on here with us?
Grinder.
Oh, hi, Grinder.
What's going on? Happy New Year to you and your family, and
Happy New Year to you too, as well as you and yours.
He's plugging his fellowship show today. I'll be peeking in there when I'm shoveling snow in a little while.
Why are you shoveling snow, Mace? You just got out of the hospital.
Someone got to do it.
New York is a different beast, lady. You gotta do everything for yourself.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I understand that, but okay, well, I'll just pray for you, brother. That's all I can do. I'll just pray for you and make sure that you make it through the snow, just getting up. But that shows that you're a strong man, and I admire that. So, hey, I tip my hat off to you.
I'm in the hospital the other day, last Friday, and everybody told me it was pouring rain all day. And I'm like saying, if I was out there, you think I would let the rain intimidate me? Are you serious?
I don't think you would.
Now, I'll tell you what would intimidate me if the weather is over 80 degrees.
Really?
Right? No, it's 80 degrees. I'll be in an air-conditioned room.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, yeah, I don't like the sun very much myself. I try to stay inside from the sun.
I am never a summertime person. Never.
No, I hate the heat.
I do too.
which everybody tell me, we can tell. Look at you. You don't get out. You don't get any sun. No, I don't. Even when it's hot outside, I take an umbrella.
There you go.
And
You
I'm
ain't missing nothing. Your skin stays nice and clear. No blemishes. Yeah, I don't blame you.
That's right. None whatsoever. But I wanted to say, though, I'm glad that you are okay because I was really worried.
I'll do
And
you the
I'm glad.
hashtag tonight. I promise.
Yeah.
This is-
I'm just kidding with you, Mace.
By the way, the thumbnail's up now. Mr. Miami's belated birthday party. Wait till you people see the thumbnail. You're gonna think it's pretty funny and cute, but that's what
Oh,
he wants it, and he got his wish. So I hope he enjoys it later tonight. He is the boss man of the corporation.
mm.
With his main number one man up here, the number one grinder.
Mr. Grinder.
Dark Knight, what's up, my brother? Thank you for the kind words, bro. Appreciate you. Part
Well,
of the Rodgers Report and other great shows in the manosphere. This man is very deep thinking, and it's a brother that I always respect his opinion no matter what he says. Him and Rael are two brothers that really bring the wood. They bring the whooping stick to any platform they're on. Very, very knowledgeable and logical brothers. I listen to them all the time. So shout out to Dark Knight Mentality. Good to see you, my brother.
well, Mace, I just came to tell you.
Plug your show. Go ahead. Plug your show at
No,
11:30.
I know it's already up there. I'm not gonna do that, but I just want to let you know I'm glad that you're okay and glad to see you again, lady, and stuff like that. And
Always glad to see you, Grinder.
the sister cat, I don't know you that well, so excuse
Put a
me, but
smile
I
on my
wish you
face.
the best, too.
There you
And
go.
but yeah, I'm gonna show my face too. Basically plug my show, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna have the very first 2002 the underrated men's breakfast fellowship live, men's only. I will have stuff for men and women in the near future, but I feel this is the time that us as men, what are we going to do, especially us as black men? Are we going to show up this stuff? So I'm just urging men. The floor is yours, and I will
Let me
gonna
also say
dedicate.
this.
Huh?
And let me also say this. I said this early in the week. Everybody say a prayer for Mahogany, her man. She was in a serious car accident over the weekend, and she texted me, and she told me that she's hanging in there, but it was pretty bad. She told me, so everybody say a prayer for Mahogany,
Oh,
Roots and
sure.
MJ, and her man.
Oh yeah,
So,
and also DS1 father had passed away last week.
yeah, I heard about that. And,
So I want
and
you to say
also,
your prayer. I want to say, please say your prayer because he's going through a lot.
yeah, I'll
And
send them my
also,
condolences today.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna dedicate the live to his father. I had talked to his father a few times, so it hits different. So I'm
I
just
know how
saying,
it feels. You know how it feels to lose a father. So
yeah, I know I did
devastating.
too. Exactly. So
I know
today.
exactly.
Yeah, so today hopefully we gonna dig in the father and the son relationship that is not being mentioned, but I'm gonna talk about it today. So, ladies, if y'all want to go and participate in the chat, that'd be greatly appreciated. But men, if this your time, I set up for 11:30 a.m. You want to talk? There it is. It's up to
Totally
you.
agree.
It's
I
up to
made
you. I'm not saying anything no more. I'm not going to plead. It's up to y'all. So you hear my voice. So y'all want to come and speak? Let's go.
Yeah, facts. I'll be shoveling snow listening. Then when I finish that, I'll pop up and say hello. Yeah,
Yeah,
Dark Knight, say your prayers to Mahogany.
yeah. I will, and I'll give a shout out to you, Mahogany. Hope everything is what I was saying. Pray for you. Yeah, let me go get going because I gotta make a few stops before I come back and get this thing going. But men, it's up to y'all now. 2002. It's up to y'all. The floor is ours. Let's go take advantage.
This is a
Great
great
idea.
story.
Bro.
Yeah, we got you, bro. Beaver, come by the birthday party later tonight. You know he's
Oh
watching
yeah, I'm
wrestling.
coming. I'm coming by tonight. Yeah.
Oh yeah, everybody take a look at that thumbnail. You're gonna think it's funny.
I
That's
saw
what he
it.
wanted. That's what he got. So,
All right, y'all.
all All right, man. Be good. Have a
Okay,
great day.
Grinder.
The number one grinder in the building. Oh,
And I
this is an excellent point by my boy Dark Knight. Give your
yeah,
loved ones their flowers while they are here. I love on them, cherish them, because tomorrow is not promised to any of us. Yeah, right now, it's funny you say that. Right now, another problem I have in my personal life is my mother's suffering from stomach cancer.
I'm
So
sorry.
imagine me being in the hospital for 5 weeks, lost
Yeah.
my memory for 2 weeks, and then when I finally get my memory back, I don't see my mother for a little bit. I was very scared to death. Good morning, Calvin. Good to see you. Tampa Supreme will be in the building tonight. Bronze Bird is here. Good to see my brothers. Check him out. That's a brother that's also very deep. You know, most of the guys I deal with in these streets are the brothers who are deep. I don't know
Mm.
why. Maybe because I'm a deep thinker myself
Mm-hmm.
and I have other interests in life than I'm not going to say it. Anyway, that's
Mace,
for
why
you,
you do
Simone. That's for you, Simone. She'll figure it out.
that?
Computer geek in the building. Good to see you, my brother. Always good to see you. It's always good to see all of you, and I missed all of you very, very much. It felt strange that I'm sitting in a hospital room,
Mm.
and the only way I can keep contact with the real world is watch Black YouTube.
Wow.
So I want to thank everybody, especially Platinum, because like I said, cartoon think it's funny, but it's true. When you wake up at 4 in the morning, Miss Cajun, you can guarantee yourself one thing:
Mm.
Platinum Elite's on.
Platinum get his grind on, and that's what I love about him so much. He get that grind on, and he even like
Let me tell you.
would disappear from the from the channel for a moment, and
Yeah.
people's like, "You sleep? You sleep? No, not sleep. I ain't sleep. Ain't sleep."
Laura, what's
But
up, man? Come up. Come join us, Laura.
he get his grind on. He really does, and that's what I like. I love that about Black. He get his grind.
See, Kuda was the one. Uh, Kuda was the one that started these 26-hour marathons,
Mm-hmm.
and then Zero did it. Shout out to my boy Zero. He started doing it, and
Mm-hmm.
then when I started at 4 hours every night my
Mm-hmm.
first week. And then I
Okay.
said, you know what? I said, F this. We'll go as long as we can go. Excuse my language. And then I started doing 10-hour shows every night.
Wow. I
I
don't
swear to
think I can do
God, I
that
wouldn't
long.
go to bed till 5 in the morning.
No, 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 no. I can't do that long at all. I know I would fall asleep. Even if it's exciting, I know I would fall
Oh,
asleep.
let me tell you, I used to fall asleep on this platform a lot. Lara will tell you. I used to fall
Mm-hmm.
asleep, be knocked out. I'll be waking up at like 5 in the morning and everybody's gone.
Oh wow.
And I just cut it off. Say I'll see you 7:15 Eastern time. I think
Yeah.
one of the things that helped me, really helped me in these YouTube streets was people were telling me when I started doing morning shows, I used to do 3 shows a day, Lady
Mm-hmm.
Love. And I remember people used to tell me, hey, I'm talking about women used to tell me to say, hey, I'm a fashion designer and I listen to you at work. She said, thank you for taking me off the stress. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
really? And then other guys will be going to work in the morning in the manosphere. And they say,
Mm-hmm.
Mace, man, I don't know where I'd be without you. It's early in the morning, bro. I said,
Yeah.
okay, I'll keep doing it. And I kept doing those 3 days and people loved it, you know?
Yeah. I mean, well, that's what really made me so comfortable to be on your channel all the time. I'm very, very comfortable coming over here and getting on the panel.
I heard you say
Talk.
that the other day. I appreciate that. I heard you say
Oh,
that the other day.
yeah, it's the truth. I've never felt more comfortable being over here. So this is why I know this is why everyone else comes over here. This is a comfortable, peaceful place to actually be, and you make this area feel like family, and you make us feel like we're part of you as far as family.
That
That's why
was,
it's so comfortable.
and I appreciate that because when my nephew made that thumbnail, I told him on the phone, I was in tears, and I said, you know what? I said, I'm gonna kick my ego to the side
Mhm.
and I'm gonna bring everybody with me. And my nephew didn't believe it. Well, after he had that talk with Miss Molina last week, shout out to Miss Molina, he left
Mhm.
a real serious impression Miss Molina did on him. And my nephew told me, he called me and said, you know what? I'm proud of you. Hey,
Mhm.
cartoon, thank you, baby. Hope you pop up back up here. And I said, why are you proud of me? He said, because people really, you have changed so many people's lives. And
Mhm.
someone was talking about this yesterday. How they're, oh, it's Kuda. Shout out to Kuda. And he
Yeah.
was talking about this last night. He said that the lives he changed doing his platform.
Mhm.
Okay, sweethearts, he's picking up her kids from school. I forgot. Let
Okay.
me see what time is it. Yeah, it's 3 o'clock in London, so she's picking up her
Yeah.
children. Um, Now said it didn't used to be nice, Maze. Maine was mean as fuck. I was. Excuse my language. I was. He was right. I was. I ran a lot of the day ones off here, all because of my personality. When what
Mhm.
guys didn't realize about me, they found out was I can be a loose cannon if you push my buttons. But what I
Mhm.
learned was the show that changed me was that Manosphere show. Because, like I
Mhm.
said, it was so many people I didn't know, both
Mhm.
male and female, that when they see
Mhm.
me in another platform in the chat room, they would say, hello, how you doing? Like a couple weeks ago, I said this. Uh, when I saw Bunny in my chat room, I'm like,
Mhm.
what is she doing here? You know, I didn't mean it like in a bad way because I've always seen Bunny in the chat, but I never talked to her, never engaged. And then when I
Shout out
engaged with
to
her,
everybody.
yeah, and then when I engaged with her, I say, hey, you know what? We got something with this Miss Bunny here. Me and Mr. Miami was talking about it.
Mhm.
And when Bunny told her story about her weight problems,
Mhm.
it hit home with me. And I told her,
Yeah.
whenever you want to come up, just come. I don't care.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
you can talk whatever you want. I really don't care. Just if you want to come
Right.
up here, come up here. Very few people I do that. I'll tell you somebody else who blew my mind. And me and Prince Pierre got into an argument about this, but he looked at it another way than I did. Shout
Mhm.
out to Trinity Time Travels. And the reason why I give her a shout out is
Mhm.
this woman could have been at NASA.
Oh yeah.
When she told me that, my mouth dropped. I said, are you serious? You could have been working for the space agency? She said, yeah. But I chose to stay in tech.
Much love and respect to Trinity. She's a very intelligent young lady.
I remember when she was on Mahogany's one morning a couple of weeks ago, she
Mhm.
stole the show.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That was a very good show. And where she opened a lot of women's eyes. And like I said, women started to respect her more. But she could have worked for the space agency. People don't realize to work in the space agency, you have to
Mhm.
be in the top 1 percentile of mathematics,
Mhm.
chemistry. That
Mhm.
is not easy to do, folks.
And you're right, because I have a friend now. She grew up with myself in my dad's church. She works for NASA.
To me, the most prestigious career job in the world is NASA. To me, that's just me personally. I always
Yeah,
been a
she
fan of
works.
the space agency since I was a little boy. To
Mhm.
work for NASA, to me, is the most prestigious career you can have.
Oh yeah, I admire her so much. She works for NASA. She's been there now for about 5 years,
How she enjoys it.
5 or 6 years, and she loves it. She loves it.
Miss Melina, you want to come up? You can. Here's the link. Laurel can.
Oh, Laurel's in. I don't want Laurel up here. Laurel's tried to start with me yesterday. That's
Oh,
my
did he
buddy, though.
really?
He always try to start with me.
You know,
Remember?
Laurel is a trip.
Yeah,
No,
he
me
is
and
a
Laurel
trip.
go way back. I mean, any guy. Let me tell you something about Laurel. The day I was in dialysis this day, I'll never forget. I think it was like November or December of 2019. And for him to go
Mhm.
face to face with Kevin Samuels was some awesome. It was on Bernard Riley's show. Was some awesome television. Awesome television. It's called the platforms television. It was awesome television to me. And I
Mm.
said, you know what? I said, this is my dude right here. And the next
Yeah.
time I ran into him, I told him how proud I was of him. And like Laurel said, Laurel, who the hell is this nigga talking to me?
As Lauro. You gotta love Lauro. He's that
Oh
guy.
man.
He's just that
By the
guy.
way, I got Miss Lady Love up here. My package should be here next week. What you're gonna be getting to see next week is people who have products that they sell. I will plug it all night long on my platform. Next week, you know who it is. It's Nadia A. My stuff should be coming in next week. Speaking of the beautiful Nadia A, she is in the building. And if you want
Yes,
to
sure.
come up, please do. And we'll talk about some of your products.
I need that dragon fruit.
And I didn't even see her in the chat room. I swear to God, when I made that announcement, I did not see her until the last second. I said, oh, she's
No,
here.
she just popped up. You just got that ESP, but she just popped up.
There she is, Laurel. Your girl's in the building. That's Laurel's little crush right there. And
Oh,
she is
Laura,
absolutely
Laura.
gorgeous.
She's beautiful, of
She has a
course.
brand new collage, five pictures of her together, 5 images of her. And I ordered her products in the hospital the other night.
Oh, wow.
So I told this lady I was gonna do. I don't say something and don't do it. Next week I'll be plugging also LT Man. He was supposed to be here today. His studios that he has in Northbrook, Illinois. His chemistry studios where he does his CBD work, outstanding work. I'll be interviewing him about that. And this beautiful lady's guest next Friday, 2 o'clock Eastern time in the East Coast, 11 o'clock where this beautiful lady resides. One-on-one on Miss V, out with Miss V. I will be there in the chat room for that interview.
Thank you.
No doubt about
Yeah,
that. Two of my
I
favorite
am.
ladies in the world. I will be in the
Thank
chat
you.
room for that.
I am very excited to interview Miss V. Miss V has such a huge heart, and she's all about helping others in the process of actually helping herself. When other people are more just like always wanting to help themselves, I really admire her, and she does so much. I want everybody to get to know her for the person that she is, as well as for the things that she do. And if she's, which she does, every time I see her, she's in everybody's chat. She's pushing and pushing for other people to subscribe. She's making sure that you taken care of, that you cash apps are being hit. This lady deserves so much, and this is why I want to do
You want
this
me to
with
tell you
her.
something? I hope
Hmm.
she don't get mad at me. This past weekend, she hits me up on my IG, my DM. So she called me. So I called her back after I finished talking to my mother on the phone,
Hmm.
and I told her what happened. And this woman cried on the phone.
Oh.
Real talk.
Because
Yep.
she has such a huge heart.
She's a tremendous woman. And like I told her before I got sick, I ride and
Hmm.
die with that lady. Laura, you want to come up? Nadia, you want to come up and plug your product? I'm gonna start plugging your products next week. So you're gonna get people don't get sick and tired of seeing it, but that's just the way it works up here. Um, I'm pretty sure Lady Love is gonna order some from her too. Her
Oh
new
yeah,
soaps, by the way, if you don't know, the Dragonfly and Dragon Fruit, excuse me, and the new
dragon.
birthday cake she just did will be out very soon. So be looking forward to that.
That's what I'm actually looking forward to. I want that. I fell in love with that dragon fruit
I showed it
when
on.
she had it and was cutting it. Oh my god,
It was like she was
I just
slicing
fell in love
cake.
with that.
I'm like,
Yes.
oh my lord! I said, I gotta get this woman up here. I said, exactly what I said. I said, and
Not
then I
yet.
asked her, I said, would you mind coming on my platform for a one-on-one? And she said, I don't like to do those. I don't like to go on platforms, but for you, I'll do it. Gave me
Yeah, I was
two.
there.
She gave me, no lie, that
Hmm.
Friday when she didn't have to come on, and that Saturday when she did come on, she gave me 5 of the best hours I ever had up here. Ever
Oh,
up here.
yeah.
Talking to her, getting to know her. She's a Jersey girl. plugging her products. I don't mind plugging people's products. Miss V came out with a new line, by the way. I'll have
Yeah.
her up here early next week. I'll start plugging that here. She has a new lady line. I caught that on Wednesday in my
Yep. She
hospital
sure
bed.
does.
I took a
Yep.
double take. She has a new ladies line out. So
Miss V is doing it. She is just doing it.
let me
That's
just
why I
show you.
admire her so much.
Hey, I told you. That's for the beautiful Nadia.
I admire her
You and my
so
love.
much.
Auntie roasting platform a couple of weeks ago was a bonanza of a young lady. I forgot the young lady's name. She's going to be doing it next weekend, 40 hours straight of this women roasting women. Now, I'm just going to say this about that. I will not be there because, first of all, I'm not really into the roasting. But number two is because the football playoffs are on next weekend.
That's right.
Lady Love knows about that. So I'll be
That's
too busy
right.
with the football. I'm sorry about that, honey, whoever you are. Okay.
Yeah.
But Auntie, I'll never forget Auntie, it was up here. And he said, Mace, over under 36 hours. I said, you're going to go 48. Again, shout out to my brother because the kind words he said about me on Sunday morning in my hospital bed made my day on Sunday. I appreciate that. I do. I mean, he didn't have to say what he said. He had a packed house. Most of his audience don't know me. But for him to say those kind words. All right, let me see what Sweetheart says. Anytime this woman talks, I listen. I have the most welcoming platform, Mace. I'm grateful for that opportunity. Hey, honey. and let me tell you this too, since I got you in here. Whenever you're beginning to make a new product, please come up here and let us know.
Yes,
Because you
please.
do have a whole group of ladies in these audiences in the sky. They asked me when I was in the hospital that I ordered from you yet. And I said, I'm going to do it tonight. And I did do it Tuesday night. And the ladies hold me accountable. And again, I'm a big believer. You could tell the way Miss Cajun looks. She's a believer of this too. Lady Love. I'm a big believer in cleanliness and godliness, believe it or not. I also am big into looking good.
Yes. Having that
So,
radiant skin.
yes,
Yes.
yes. And that's why I told Nadia the other week when she was up here, I said, honey, I don't know any other soapers but you. So I'm going to rock with you. That's just the type of person. I'm a loyal dude. I'm not going to turn my back on you from some soaper from Britain I never heard of. Sorry.
Right.
It's nothing racial. You gave me time, honey. I'm talking to you, Nadia. You gave me time. You didn't have to do that.
Right.
Sister George, shout out to her. She's the new queen, the new boss lady of the Black Manosphere. She gave me 90 minutes when I did her thumbnail with her and her lovely husband, Curlin M. They were both so grateful for it. I'm gonna have those two ladies on, by the way, in a couple of weeks. I'm working on it. Have them both up here, her and Concrete. I may even bring in Miss J, even though I really don't want to. That's a feminist as they come, Miss J.
Boy,
I'll think about it.
come on, Mace. You got to give everybody a chance. You know, everybody, who they are is who they are, but you got to give everybody a chance.
What Platinum Elite did to her on that platform 2 summers ago was as bad as it gets for a woman. I swear to God. I felt so bad for
Really?
that lady. Oh, the Platinum tore her apart. Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
Went all in. And you know, Platinum's a big fan of Sister George. So,
Yeah.
you know, I'm a big fan of Sister George.
But wait, you're not going to get the lady on here and then want to tear her apart
No,
either,
I'm not
right?
going to do that. I just remember
Okay.
when Platinum did it.
Okay.
Oh, with me and Miss J is a different conversation, which will
Yeah.
surprise a lot of you women out here. If I get Miss J up here, it won't be no it won't be no welcome to my platform. It's gonna be more like, let's get this started, shall we? Me and you, let's go.
Wow.
Oh, she pushed my buttons a couple of years ago.
Well, I
I'm
think
like,
everybody
women,
has
really?
that point.
I'm like, woman, really? You really believe that brothers don't do anything? Really?
I got a question for you. Are you
Sure.
going to concentrate, or are you going to start doing some interviews in between of your broadcasting?
Oh, big time. That's part of my goal. That's one of the reasons
Okay.
why, to be honest with you, and I never told nobody this. You're the first person, plus this audience here right now that are here gonna hear this. One of the reasons why I tried to tell Coffee a couple weeks ago that I don't think it's a good idea to try to get in with these higher manosphere guys. It's better that they know who you are and they see your work. A perfect example of this with me was O'Shea. O'Shea
Mm,
saw me in his chat, and near the end of the show, he said, "Yo, what's up, brother Mace? The reason why, number one, I said contribute to him, but more importantly, when these people see you working hard, they respect you more,
exactly.
especially when you don't want to be a kiss up. I'm
Hmm.
not a kiss up, but I know these guys. I said contribute to these guys. When these guys first blew up, and they don't forget, I tell you a guy who I have a very good relationship with, which surprises a lot of people, it's Game Changer 00100.
Really?
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Melody, me and her, that's my baby sis. Melody, I'm
Hmm.
gonna get her up here soon.
Oh, yeah. I love Melanie.
Again, that'll be my fifth time having her up here.
Hmm.
I mean, every time I get her up here, the audiences are packed. I get her up here at 7:15 in the morning because I know she's doing her morning jog in
Hmm.
South Jersey. No,
Yes,
I
I
think
love
it's
Melanie.
better. I mean, now I got Nadia. Nadia came to me. I didn't go to her. I used to see her a lot, through the streets. Well, I used to see her coming up here every night back in October. I said, hey, I used to take, keep it to myself. But one night,
Hmm.
because I do a show, like a show after dark, I call it. And that means when I go off the air, if I have somebody up, we talk about the night show. We don't talk about people behind their backs. We talk about how the show went. And it's usually
Right.
me and Mr. Miami. And we talk about
Hmm.
what we can do better, what I can do better, how I can
Hmm.
treat guests better.
Hmm.
And I asked him one night, I said, bro, you notice this beautiful lady, sincerely yours, Nadia A's been in the room lately? He said, yeah, I noticed that, mate. And I said, hey, the more the merrier. I'll check her out. And then I saw the episode you saw, Lady
Hmm.
Love. I
With
saw the preview of the dragon fruit soap. And I
mm.
was like, I was just like this. So, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. She's doing this right now because she
Yeah.
says she does her work that time in the morning. And I said to her, what's up, Tony? Come up if you want. And I said to her, I can't talk to you right now, but I will get back to you real soon. And I
Hi,
sure did.
Tony.
And when I bought her, and she said she'll do this platform, I was flattered
Yes.
because I like people who have skills.
Hmm.
Like there used to be a woman, damn, I forgot her name now. I should know her name. And she used to be in the women's parts of the manosphere. And
Hmm.
she told me one day, I had her up here for a couple of minutes, and she said, Mace, I own my own tech company. I'm like,
Well.
you lying. She said, no, Mace, I'm too busy. I would talk to you all the time. She said, the only break I get is when the breakdown's on. I take a break on purpose. She said, Mace, I work Monday through Sunday, baby. I own my own company down in
Yeah.
Nashville. I was dead silent. And she told me that.
Mm.
And she said to me, she said, Mace, I promise you, when I really get time, I'll come back to you. Because I know you're going to do well here. And I was shocked. I was taken aback. And that's when I knew that a lot of these people, a lot of these brothers and sisters are more talented than they give their credit for. Tony Manzano's here. We're going to talk about Nick Sirianni in a minute.
Oh, wow.
Because, like me, he is fascinated with Nick Sirianni, how the city of Philadelphia is. And I knew this was going to happen. Because one thing about Philadelphia, I don't talk about much, is the race card down there.
Right.
And it's mostly Italian and black. And when the head coach is Italian, they're going to stick by him unless he's a disaster. Right now, he's the toast of Philadelphia. I know he would. He's as big as Rocky Balboa down there. I'm not kidding.
Yes, he is.
And they're going to ride and die with Nick. And I'm going to tell people right now, unless he does something stupid,
he's going to be there.
They will blame the referees if when they lose a playoff game next week or in 2 weeks or in 3 weeks. They will blame the referees and Goodell down there. Because to them,
he reminds me of Krusty the Clown from. If you ever watched The Simpsons,
I just know this.
That's who Nick Sirianni.
Go ahead, Tony. I forgot who they beat a couple weeks ago. Oh. When they won in Denver, he cried in the locker room.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And they gave him the game ball. And then I saw him this week in the locker room. He was all busy saying, we got business to take care of. Season starts next 2 weeks. We got to get prepared, boys. We're going to play power football. We're going to hurt people. And I'm like, Nick, seriously? Now you're a tough team? Beach is in the building, the beautiful beach in the building. Mwah, to you, my love.
Noni, how was your New Year's? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, belated. I was watching Beach when I was in that hospital.
It was good, honestly.
Good.
So Miss Cajun, since you're an LSU
Love
fan, I need your honest opinion. Did you lay base? What was your reaction when what's his name tried to talk like a Louisiana when he did his introduction?
Brian Kelly.
Conference.
I found that very insulting. Being a Louisianian, I found that very insulting. And to be honest, this is just about every new coach that comes there that's not from Louisiana. They try to fit in some type of way with like spelling their name in a Louisiana way or try to speak the Louisiana accent that we have. So for me and for a lot of people in Louisiana, we actually find it very insulting. So trust me, they cheer, the crowd, they cheer like, oh yeah, thank you. And then once they're actually behind the scenes, like, yeah, this fool, are you kidding me? This is not how you get our attention to try to basically act like this. You know, you're acting. So yeah, a lot of
I was talking to a friend of mine,
by the way, I'm laughing what Nadia's talking
LSU fan,
about.
and he said the same.
I'm sorry.
I was talking to a friend whose family's from like Jefferson Parish, around that area and stuff like that.
Yeah,
he's like, and he said the same thing. That's the reason why they like Nick Saban. Saban was a perfect example of a coach who didn't have to fake who he was, and that's why they liked him so much. And stuff like that down there. Treat him like a god, like he was a god. Yeah. And if he goes down to Louisiana, he's still a god there.
Exactly.
Which is the honest thing. I'm like, he's been destroying you guys the past 2 years, and you got the past few years, and he's still a god. That makes no sense to me.
Yeah. It's insulting. It's very insulting when people actually do that. I mean, it's insulting now when people try to make fun of other people's accent. Like, shout out to Mr. Kev504. He really has that accent from New Orleans, and a lot of people still try to make fun of the way that he speaks. Well, they speak totally different from us, which is me, that because I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, but their accent is just a little bit deeper than ours. So when they actually come to New Orleans and they're speaking with people like, the people like Mr. Kev 4 from New Orleans, they try to talk like them. And it's like, you can't do that. That's insulting. That's
totally
not funny. That's insulting.
They used to make fun of Eddie O.
Yeah,
they used to make fun of Orgeron.
Right.
Orgeron.
Nadia says she loves New Orleans accent. Yeah,
She
they
does.
make fun of Ed Ogeron because he talks like a real Mississippi redneck. That's why.
Well, yeah, it's where they have that deep accents, like how we pronounce nose. They say nose.
Yeah,
It's like they use
he's
the
one of the
long
good old
vowel.
boys.
Yeah, they use the long vowels where the short vowels are supposed to be.
I
But
was
that's
thinking,
just
no,
go ahead.
go ahead, and then I'm gonna say something to you. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. That's just their accent.
Oh,
That's all.
okay. I was just gonna say I was thinking about you twice on Sunday. Number one, Sirianni's locker room speech. Number two, Joe Burrow, who is now the celebration of Cincinnati. The last 2 weeks,
Oh
I had
yeah.
that boy up here last
Oh yeah.
night.
How do I say
They,
it, man?
they
How
have
do I say it?
had.
I gotta say it. I like that white boy.
There you go.
I like that white
The
boy.
last 2 weeks in the city of Cincinnati, they have been playing nothing but the Intruders. I
Yes.
always love my mama.
Yes.
And they have been
Yes.
celebrating in Cincinnati like never
Yes.
before.
They have. They
And
really
Joe
have.
Burrow is now the new toast of town. Did you like last week when he put 50 on Lamar Jackson? He said that he'll do it over and over again.
Oh yeah. That was so cool.
I tell
That
you,
was cool.
I
Joe
am
Burrow
not.
is
I am not a big Lamar Jackson fan. I'll be first to tell you. I get a lot of
yeah.
pushback in here about him. Well, I'll say this as I'm reading Nadia's beautiful quotes. I
Yeah, I
was,
see what Nadia is saying because they love to say baby. Yeah. They don't say baby, they say baby. Hey
yeah, they
baby.
say, baby. Antonio Labs in the building. Good morning, my brother.
Yes, Lord.
Beat is here. Love you, girl. Fireman's my boy. I ride and die with Fireman. He's in the building again. Yeah. He likes Sirianni. He told me last night. Fireman, Sirianni's cool, right? I'll tell you right now. I'm being serious here. I'm getting back to a serious. It's the same topic. Philadelphia Eagles. If I'm the Los Angeles Rams right now, I will lose the division because if you
Mm,
win that division and you got to play Philadelphia, you lose.
that's
I'm
right.
telling you right now. You lose. I think Philly can beat them. I
I
think
don't
Philly can
have
go
faith.
to.
Honestly, I don't have faith in
Oh,
Sirianni. The
I
guy's a
love Philly,
goofball. He
bro.
can't make a mistake.
I'm
But
not saying
wait,
this to
Tony,
be.
He can make a
you're
mistake,
saying
man.
Sirianni. I have faith in the team. I don't have faith in Sirianni either, but
Sirianni.
I have faith in my team at least. I was looking forward to him losing his job this season, but that's not going to happen. So I got to have faith in my team.
I'll say it again. The day they made the Carson Wentz trade, I broadcasted it live up here. Manzano was here for it. I broadcasted it
We
live.
were cracking up.
And I said to the Philadelphia faithful, which was Fireman, who said, get rid of him. I don't care. Get rid of Wentz for a 7th round pick. I don't care. So I said,
Yeah,
and
that's
I'll
right,
never forget it.
Fireman.
I had to kill Howie Roseman that night. I did a double
Yeah.
header that night. And that was something I really didn't want to do because I love Howie. And at the time, they didn't give us the right parameters of the trade. All they said was they gave up a third and a conditional second. And I was up here. I didn't know even the yell, scream, but everybody ended up here laughing like hell. We were all laughing. And I said, and I
No,
was just like
the
this.
reason why we were laughing is Frank Reich's face.
Yeah. And I'm like this. Lady Love, I'm like this. Manzano could tell you, I was like this for half an hour. Just like this. And I said, I have to do it. I really don't want to kill him, but I'm going to have to kill Howie Roseman later tonight. I mean, I don't understand this. And it's funny. Philadelphia came out the big winner in all this. And give them credit. They're going to have 3 number ones. They made the playoffs in Sirianni's first year. I think they're a very dangerous team. If I'm Tampa and if I'm the Rams, this is the last team you want to see next week.
Yeah, no, honestly, I agree with Miss Cajun. I'm not a Philadelphia fan. I trust the team. I just don't trust Sirianni to make the right decisions.
Thank you.
I really don't.
Thank you.
You know what it is about?
He's like Stefanski.
I saw Philadelphia the last 5 weeks. And I'm going to tell you what impressed me about Sirianni more than anything else.
Are you serious? I got to hear this.
He has grown into the job, which is very nice to see. He has really become a head coach now.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. I think, all right, Lady Love, he wins 2 playoff games. What are you going to say about him then?
I'm still not going to be fond of him.
So
I'm sorry.
so he goes to LA, wins, goes to whoever's the 1 seed, wins. You're not impressed?
Do I have to? Okay, I'll be honest. I'll have just maybe a slight impression, but not enough to say keep him on the damn team. Sorry, it would not be enough for me to say keep him as head coach. You know, you remember in the first beginning when he started, what did I say? Yeah. I'm not really fond of him. I'm not really feeling him.
That's why I brought up what I brought up. I said, I'm going to say this tonight since I'm back. And I kept saying it early in the show last. I said, I know Lady Love is not happy.
No, because I really wanted him not to be. For me, in the first beginning, I didn't see the passion in him with the team in the first beginning. And for me, you have to actually have that passion with the team in the beginning to show that you want us there. You want us there. It was like a struggle, you know that, in the first start of the season. So the struggling, I don't feel like he put his heart into actually the team like he should have, and his coaching into it like he should have. But now he's doing it now. It's like, oh, I need to keep my job because, you know, if I don't do this, they might get rid of me.
Yeah,
dude, that wasn't
really, I'm being honest. He's thrown into the job. You can see the maturity. Yeah, go ahead.
You guys are gonna laugh. I don't
that?
understand. This is the connection I don't understand. It's like in the 70s when I can't remember what era it was, but when Dick Vermeer was the coach, I don't understand
late
the
70s.
attachment.
Late 70s.
Yeah. I never understood the attachment of the old school Philadelphia Eagles fans to Vermeer. That's how that fan base is attached to Sirianni. I do not understand what they see.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you what it is. There's a couple things. Like I said, a big part of it's the race card. If you ever go to Philadelphia, it's mostly Black, Italian, Jewish, but it's mostly Italian and Black. And Philadelphia is a working class city. That's why I identify with it more than any other East Coast city, including where I'm at right now in New York. Mm-hmm. And the Philadelphia sports fan, if like here in New York, I was talking about the Knicks last night. If you show hustle, you show heart, fans are gonna love you. They don't care what's the name in the back of the jersey. They'll ride and die with you. Well, in Philadelphia, what it is, it's more tough team, tough town. And if you talk the talk and you're beginning to walk the walk like Nick Sirianni is, plus you have your Italian army supporting you. And those guys on WIP, the sports channels down there, Vinny can do no Nicky can do no wrong. He's Nicky boy down there. Nicky can do no wrong. No, can do no wrong down there.
Vinny and Paulie.
Yeah, Paulie.
Vinny and Paulie.
There it is. Effort. There you go.
Vinny and Paulie, yeah.
There you go. Vinny, Paulie, Danny boy. Yeah, that's the crew. Yeah, that's the crew.
Well, I'm just saying though. I read what Fireman said. He said he think he's showing improvement. To me, like I said, I'm sorry. The guy just rubbed me the wrong way in the first season, and I love my Philly Eagles. And when you don't show in the first part of the season that your heart is into it and we're like a downfall, you don't get a second chance to actually to make your improvements to show now. So if they, like I said, for me, if the team, we make it, we're in the playoffs, so if we make it, then guess what? That's me saying I have faith in my team. I don't have faith in Nick. I just don't. And if he shows any more improvement, to me, it has to show next season in the first beginning of the season. I'm not the type to say, okay, you're halfway. You got us halfway there. And then, oh yeah. You know, I'm cheering for you. No, that doesn't work for me. The heart starts from the beginning.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but the same topic. And this is for anybody who has a team in the playoffs. Anyone can win it this year. I'm not joking about that.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody can win it. Anybody can win the Super Bowl this year. It's wide open. There's no dominant team out there. I think the team that's getting close to that, and I know this is going to sound crazy, Cincinnati's getting very close to that. And I will watch Cincinnati very closely. They're getting close to that way. But the rest of the teams, they all, in my opinion, they got flaws. I think Philadelphia. And remember when you was up here, Fireman was in here. There was somebody else from Philadelphia. Wanzies. I told you when you went 5-6, I said you're not going to lose another game. Now you did have a hiccup against the Giants, but every game you've won. This is not by accident. What's going on, that boy? He's in Cincinnati right now, with the Intruders and everybody else in that city, having the best 2 weeks of their lives in Cincinnati. Congratulations to those great.
I don't think they have a chance against the Packers. If they have to face the Packers, I think they get destroyed. Honestly.
Yeah, I gotta agree with that one. Aaron and those Packers, they're doing pretty damn good right now.
Who's harder, the Packers or the Eagles?
No, the Eagles are doing good, but I'm saying right now the Packers are doing good as well. They're doing real good. Aaron's having a good season right now.
I get a feeling. Speaking of that, I'm glad you brought that up. Tony is about to shake his head. Let me say this now. Aaron Rodgers late last night admitted, I forgot what network was on, that the relationship between him and Brian Gutekunst have changed a 180-degree turn.
What?
He's very happy. I don't believe Brian. It's Mike Florio who said this. Mike Florio. He's very happy with Brian Gutekunst. He's very happy with what's going on in Green Bay.
Aaron admitted to this?
Yeah. But here's the crazy part. Here it comes. There's a crazy part.
I don't believe it. I do not believe it. That's just a smiling face, Mace. That's just a smiling face to the media. He hates in the back of his mind. He's like, I hate this clown. Please fire him. Please fire him.
I'm going to say this right now. If Green Bay doesn't make the Super Bowl, he's out of there so fast.
Oh, yeah.
It will blink his eye.
With that interview with Florio Mace, he won an Academy Award. Because
Nadia's cracking up about this. It's good maybe he enjoy this, Nadia.
Yeah, maybe he's actually doing that just to see if he makes it to the Super Bowl. Then if he doesn't, maybe the real thing.
He'll be out of there so fast. He'll be out of there. I think that's what he's waiting for. He'll call up Mike Tomlin. I asked beautiful Karine about this a couple of weeks ago. I said, Aaron Rodgers calls Mike Tomlin right now and says he's coming. Are you going to be happy about it? And she was like, yeah, I'll live with it. Oh, yeah, so you damn right you went with those receivers?
Yeah, no, but my question, does Aaron's personality fit that and stuff like that?
No, it doesn't.
And half the people in Green Bay are very, very against Rodgers now.
Yeah. They really are.
Me and Mace were laughing up. Me and Mace were laughing when we found out a little kid went up to the coach, to the coach of the Packers and said, "You know, Aaron, they want to trade Aaron, right?"
Oh,
yeah. Right.
Are you serious?
Yeah, the little 7-year-old kid went up to him in Walmart, and he said, He said, "You the coach of the Packers?" Yeah. Yeah, you know that they're trying to trade Aaron to San Francisco, right?
Oh no!
This is why when your whole town owns your team, it's not good because everybody knows everybody.
Yeah, that's true.
I think the Packers are going to be the team that I can't remember what team in another sport went out of business because of that same issue. I think that's what's going to happen with the Packers. Honestly, I think they're going to fold because of that same issue. They don't have a regular board of governors.
You know when they'll struggle?
Other teams do.
Tony, you know when the Packers will seriously struggle? The day the NFL goes their own way. And what I mean by that is, me and Tony talked about this before. Stephen Ross goes to CBS. I'm tired. You guys ain't giving me enough coverage. So I'm going to the Mind Network. And I'll show my games every week to my fans around the world on Mind 9. That's the local Mind Network here in New York. Jerry Jones will get NBC off to himself like Notre Dame football. That's when
Fox.
Yeah, Fox or NBC.
Yeah, Fox is pretty, common for everyone to go to. Fox. The
You know,
Fox
when that
Sports.
begins to happen, then the Green Bay Packers are in serious trouble as a franchise. I'm dead
Well, I
serious.
think they're in trouble anyway. I
No,
don't. Aaron, Aaron did not want to be there any longer. And his first choice was the 49ers, and they
sure
rejected him.
was. Sure was.
So he's actually pretty sour taste towards California because of the fact they did not choose him in the first draft pick
How you
when
like to
he
be
was
Tom
there.
Brady? Me and Tony talked about this before up here. His
Yeah.
wife made him the reason why he ended up in Tampa. You really think he wants to be in Tampa?
No, he doesn't.
He
He
wanted to
doesn't.
be in
And
San
he didn't.
Francisco, but his wife told him, "Hey, you go to the 49ers. You go ahead. Go play for mom and dad. I'm taking the kids and we're going to Rio de Janeiro."
And I
No,
think that's what,
and this is why I'm saying I think Aaron wants to come down to the state of Florida and play here, like for Miami or something like that, because I don't think he wants to be paying income tax in Vegas. Vegas has a high income tax rate and stuff like that, Mace. So
I think
that
Aaron
would
will
be
go. I think Aaron's indicated telling Mike Tomlin he's available March 1st. I think Aaron will go with the talent is. He'll go to Denver. Every quarterback wants to go to Denver. Now Russell Wilson wants to go to Denver. And the reason is
yeah.
because of all those receivers they got. They are loaded with talent. Broncos, they just don't have a quarterback. Players these quarterbacks, one of them is going to want to go to Miami to Weather. The defense is stacked. I think we was talking about this last night.
That's why I'm saying I think everyone would want to play with a team that has a defense. Is my honest opinion. And that's what the Dolphins have, a defense.
Do not be surprised if Aaron does stay in Green Bay. Miami trades for Jordan Love. Do not be surprised.
You actually think?
Yeah, I think Watson's in bigger trouble than they letting on. Goes to trial next month, and because Miss Lady Love is up here, I'm going to respect her. I'm not going to get into it. If you ever heard
There
my
you go
comments,
again.
if you ever heard my comments about it, it will surprise you. It will surprise a lot of women. It's not as it's a little backwards thinking on my part, but it's not derogatory. But I'm just going to let Watson play out. Whatever happens to him.
Yeah, and for me, I've been saying for me, I would want Watson, but with the legal issues, I honestly, and I said this multiple times. I've talked to friends who are Eagles fans whose family's from Philadelphia, and they say Watson's personality would fit in Philly. I'm like, I do not.
Oh yes, it would.
I honestly don't think so.
Yes, it would.
Yes,
Plus, he's African American. That will fit Philly very well.
Exactly.
Philly, the Redskins.
No, but I'm talking about the other side of that fan base. I don't think the Italian community would support him.
Why not? They supported Michael Vick.
They're not that they that way to a point, but in Philadelphia, if you show your toughness, like Jalen Hurts has last couple of weeks, now they're on board. Everybody's on board in Philly, and Sirianni's the toast of town.
They did support Michael
Because
Vick as well.
I heard like once McNabb retired, they started talking trash about him. Like
they never liked McNabb. There, go ahead, Ms.
McNabb. Excuse me. When McNabb came on, he came on doing good, and then when he got the contract, he started doing poor piss. So McNabb was really shouldn't have been. They shouldn't even have McNabb on the team because of the fact he actually took it for granted. He did not put the Philly in his heart like they know.
Exactly.
The Philly, it needs to be in the heart, and he did not put Philly in the heart.
Andy Reid never liked Philly.
Exactly. So that's why McNabb, he's trash. Please.
Sirianni loves Philly, and one of the reasons was he was on the Philly staff when they won the Super Bowl. I think he was on special teams. When Frank got
you guys think Aaron would do well in Philly?
No.
I think Aaron would do well. Yes, he would. Jesus,
no,
he would. You don't think Aaron Rodgers would do good in Philly?
No. You know why? Because his heart would not be in Philly as well. Aaron wants California. He wants to be in California.
I'll tell you right now, Aaron Rodgers goes
from day one has been California.
Sweetheart, I'll tell you right now, he goes to Miami, he'll have speech singing a whole different tune, right? Tony Manzano?
No,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Oh yes, he
I
would.
really
With
don't
Waddle,
think so.
that
I don't
defense.
think so. I'm telling you, Aaron would not fit in Philly. He
No, I'm
just
not
for
talking about
me,
Philly.
he would
I
fit.
say, imagine if he was in Miami.
Oh Miami! Oh no!
Yo, he'll love Miami with that
He
young
would love
young.
Miami. Yeah.
By the way, I had Em up here last night. I told Em this. Bobby Wagner definitely on the block, and Em agreed with me. He would rather trade for Bobby Wagner than a quarterback. We can get a quarterback off the street. I totally agree with him.
Mhm.
Wait, is Aaron becoming a free agent this year?
If they lose, I believe he's out of Green Bay
Yeah,
so
I think he
fast.
will if they lose. Yeah.
If he don't make the Super Bowl, no, he's not there no more. He's gone. But if he
Yeah,
stays,
and I don't think Aaron would want. The reason why I'm saying he would want to play at in a warm weather state means I don't think he wants to deal with the cold weather in Denver.
well, he already told Mike
Yeah.
Tomlin. He already told Mike Tomlin he's ready to come. That got him in trouble. That is one of the reasons why that guy went off on him earlier this week. He already told Tomlin he's ready to come March 1st. He's available. He's looking at that talent in Pittsburgh. He ain't stupid.
I understand the talent, but he's going to be dealing. Aaron's older. Do you really think he wants to be dealing with that cold weather though?
Yeah, he said that already. He said he was tired of the cold weather. He's pretty much done with the cold weather. So I think if the
No, I agree
Packers
with
win
that,
or
but-
lose, I think he's gonna go.
But he will take exception. This is why Denver was his first choice. He will take exception if you have talent at receiver. He will take exception.
Mm.
Oh my
How
God! You
about
put him in
him
Pittsburgh,
to-
Denver. Hey Jade, how you
How
doing,
about
baby?
Raiders?
Happy
How about
belated
the
New
Raiders?
Year. Beautiful Jade
How about the
first.
Raiders?
Thank you, my love.
How about Aaron
Appreciate
to the
you.
Raiders?
Thank you, my love.
Aaron to the Raiders? Ugh.
Vegas gambling, warm weather all year round.
The Raiders, they are some brutal fans.
Yes, they are. I'll tell you something
They
else
are
about
brutal
Raiders.
fans. And if Aaron like messes up, they're gonna be throwing cans, tomatoes, or whatever.
I'm gonna get in a lot of trouble when I'm about to say, but I'll say I've never seen more fun of black women in my life than at LA, Las Vegas Raider games. I swear to God. Wow. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow.
The stadium.
You know,
is so gorgeous.
I think the only way Jim Harbaugh goes to there if they get Aaron, honestly.
Yeah, of course. I think Harbaugh will get the whole shebang in Chicago, though.
Mm.
We'll have Black Monday here, 5 o'clock Pacific time in the morning. On Monday morning, I'll do Black Monday. And if you don't know what that is, in football, that's the day coaches, GMs get fired. Jimmy Haslam late last night, according to Calvin,
Oh, Jesus.
Jimmy Haslam said he will make a move Monday morning. I will cover that live for you, including I will give you all the audio you need for that. With the beautiful Mary Kay Cabot, who has suffered with that franchise for 31 years. The buffoonery continues in Cleveland, and a lot of people think the head coach is going Monday morning. So I'll bring that to you.
I made this joke last night, Miss Cage, and I'm like, Jimmy Haslam is like a guy who doesn't have who switches girlfriends every 2 weeks.
Beach, I'd never change my avatar, sweetie. I will have a new window soon. You'll like it, Beach. Beautiful Beach in the building. Yeah, Haslam. I knew Jimmy was going to do this.
I kind of wish Jimmy Dolan owned that team instead of Jimmy Haslam, to be honest.
Mm.
You don't win either way.
Huh?
You don't win either way. But James
Why'd you
Dolan,
say that, man?
because the Dolan cares about that hockey team that's playing great. That's all he cares about. He gave the Knicks to a bunch of guys. And I told Knick fan many times up here, I don't want to hear from you. No more. He gave the team to a couple of brothers. They're doing a damn good job in the front office. Leave them alone.
And we were talking about Mace was talking about Stephen Ross, and he's like, "Don't bring up the damn casino anymore. Don't bring the damn casino up again."
That clown I'll kill next week. That's a guarantee. I'll get
Don't
him
bring
next
him
week.
this. Okay, so then I have a question for you guys. Who do you think is going to be the first coach to be fired?
Oh, that's easy. Well, they already did it. The Raiders coach and somebody else is
Well,
doing it.
no. We're not. He's already aced
The
already.
Chicago crew, the whole front
Okay.
office in Chicago will be gone Monday morning.
Yeah, I figured that. They were
I
so
think
terrible.
I think David Culley gets fired. I think Culley gets fired.
Oh, really?
Who gets fired? Tom?
Culley, and honestly, I can't believe I'm saying this as a Dolphins fan. I think Flores gets fired too. Flores and Greer get
Depending
fired.
if Harbaugh is available, because Stephen Ross got the inside to Harbaugh. Let me talk about him real quick, since Fireman's brought him up. Nick Judge this week bragged to New York media that the Giants love to tamper with players during the offseason and during the season. And the Maras and the Tishers, they are the owners of the Giants. They were not very happy with that. This is what happens when your organization is out of control. And nothing's working for you. Your quarterback sucks. Your running back is always hurt every 5 seconds. Your coach is a buffoon.
And honestly, Mace, I can't believe I'm saying this. This would hurt when you have a family-run team. So sometimes being a family-owned team can hurt the franchise.
I said something.
Do you agree?
Yeah, I said something a year ago about the Green Bay Packers, and now when you think back on it, what I said made sense because Mike Florio said it last night. Green Bay, when you have 30, when you have a combined, let me see, 13. When you have a
50 years,
you have a combined 30 years of great quarterback play, and you only been to 3 Super Bowls. Something's wrong with that picture. And what I think was wrong with the picture is something that Tony just said. When you don't have one man running your franchise, and you have a group of people running your franchise, you get different opinions from about 1,000 different people.
It's
Thank
the
you,
Monday.
my love.
I'm going to use the term Monday morning quarterback.
Mwah.
It's the Monday. Mace, I'm going to use the term. It's the Monday morning quarterbacks. The fans that own that team are going to criticize everything that the front office does.
Yes.
And stuff like that.
Yeah. And the point I'm making here is Ted Thompson. I love Mike Holmgren when he was in Green Bay. He started the whole thing off. But Holmgren got too big for himself. He went to Seattle, but he built Seattle into a powerhouse. Give him credit for that.
Then he had Mike McCarthy.
Yeah, but where I'm going with this is when Ted Thompson was running the team, and I'll get back to the Giants in a second, Nadia. I'll kill him in a second even more. When Ted Thompson was running the team, they had the right philosophy. They had the money. There was only one problem. They were scared to spend the money.
They were cheap.
Yeah, and it cost them many championships, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Aaron should have won more, folks. Defense let him down. No running game. With Brett Favre, his ego was too insufferable. He was such a narcissist.
Was he ever?
Brett loves Brett.
Yeah, and Mace, honestly, I keep Green Bay fans shouldn't be complaining about their quarterback.
Well, you remember, that was my first guy last year ever. That was my first dude last year ever up on Labor Day night complaining about the quarterback situation in Green Bay. I banned him from the room. I said, get the F out. I'm tired of this whining about quarterback. You had Favre, you had Rodgers.
You had Bart Starr, Brett Favre, and
Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
Could have
maybe
Jordan Love.
So
and you
shut
complaining?
Up, man.
Are you serious, Green Bay fan? You effing serious?
Yeah.
I'm tired of Green Bay. I'm tired of their fan base.
Oh man, is it?
And it's very insufferable. Steelers coach be looking like he's about to shit up bricks every year.
Yeah, I agree with you.
About Mike Tomlin.
I think Tomlin did
this time was random.
Nadia, you know who will agree with you? And he's a big Steeler fan, and he doesn't like Tomlin at all, surprisingly. And I talk to him sometimes about it off the air. Me and him talk up here. It's Platinum Elite. He feels the same way you feel about Mike Tomlin.
Oh, yeah?
He's now a Mike Tomlin fan. Big Steeler fan. He's also a Seahawks
yeah,
fan.
honestly, I think I'm predicting this. I think Tomlin goes to coach UCLA. Mace, I'm already predicting it. I think he goes to UCLA.
No, I think
Because
Tomlin
Chip Kelly's
stays in.
going to.
I think Tomlin stays in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, Tomlin's staying in Pittsburgh. He wants to prove he can win without Bill.
Yeah,
He's staying in
and
Pittsburgh.
he already said that they already said they'll give him a real quarterback. They'll be in the sweepstakes for Aaron Rodgers. That's another franchise with plenty of money. It's the Steelers. Don't let them fool you.
Yeah.
But let me do Joe Judge
And
for this.
that's a good family. The Rooneys know how to run a franchise.
Yes, they do.
To be honest, they're not
Okay.
cheap. That's the problem with the. I
All right,
think that's
Nadia
what
don't give a
the
damn.
problem with the Maras are.
Nadia
The
doesn't
Maras,
give a.
they
yeah.
can be cheap sometimes.
Yeah, Nadia doesn't give a
You
damn
agree,
about.
Miss?
Yeah, and Nadia doesn't give a damn about Joe Judge. So let me do the Steelers real quick. She says a family Steeler nation. I can see that.
Yeah.
I tell people here who think I'm
Bye-bye
joking.
again.
Here in New York, the Dolphin fan finally did something I didn't think they'll ever do here this week. They got on Stephen Ross because they're tired of him now. They've turned on Stephen Ross. And
Finally, instead of
Like a filibuster.
waving a goddamn white hanky at him. Seriously,
see, if you don't
man.
understand the fabric of football in this town, it's our generation, me, Miss Cage's generation, and they don't like the New York teams here. They like the Dallas, Miami, Pittsburgh, and the Raiders, and they like
That's
the
right.
Giants because the Generation X saw them win 4 Super Bowls, so they ride and die with the Giants. But other than that, they have turned on Stephen Ross finally, and they want the quarterback out, and they want the coach out in Miami. Fans here. They're tired of Flores not making the playoffs. Yeah, Nadia.
That's crazy.
Big
2
curses out
years
over
ago,
here.
Danny Dimes was the second coming. What happened?
Which guy?
Danny Dimes. He was the second coming 2 years ago.
Oh,
What
my good buddy, Danny Dimes. He's Danny's penny on the dollar. I keep telling you people that. I'll say it again. The Giants have an idiot coach who announced earlier this week they like to tamper with players. They have a running back that never plays. Okay. They have a wide receiver they just paid $74 million to. Doesn't play. They have the worst offensive line in football. And they have a quarterback that blows.
You see, that to me, this is both the Giants and the Dolphins have. That's the issue. We don't know how to draft offensive line. That's our weakness and stuff like that.
I asked this to Sean last night. Let me ask you this, Tony. Would you blow up the team right now?
Not the defense. Maybe trade. Actually, I'm fine with giving up Tua for a 5th round pick or something like that.
To a team like the Redskins?
To a team like, no, not the Redskins. To the Saints or, let's see, who else?
The Saints.
Yeah, the Saints.
The Saints need a quarterback real bad. This is a bad.
Yeah, they do, but I wouldn't get them one because I don't like them.
Yeah, no, you hate the hometown team like I hate my hometown teams.
Yeah, no, and the reason why I'm saying because of Sean Payton and his offense is a perfect fit for Tua. Do you guys, Dapo, do you agree with that? That Sean Payton offense would be a perfect fit for Tua, fit like a glove for Tua?
Get up here, baby girl. I was just talking about you about an hour ago. Get up here.
Tua can't throw. Where's his
throw?
arm at? Sean Payton loves a quarterback that can go downfield.
No, but he adjusted once. The problem is he adjusted once. He had a noodle arm quarterback at once. What's his name? Got older. He didn't really have an arm as he got older.
Drew Brees.
Yeah, Brees. As he got older, he relied on his accuracy. That's where Tua is. Like Brees was a strong quarterback when he was in what's it called in San Diego. Once he relied more on his accuracy because of the surgery. Didn't he have a shoulder surgery going to New Orleans? Like, didn't he have a major shoulder surgery when he Join
Yeah,
New
coming out of
Orleans.
San Diego. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, so he relied more on his accuracy once he got to New Orleans. He didn't really have an arm when he got to
No,
New Orleans. So
no, he did. He still had his arm even after shoulder surgery. He was still gunning downfield for the next 5-6 years after that.
Introduce this lady. She had a rough weekend, and is one of my favorite people on earth.
yeah, and honestly, I kind of, and I'm saying this more. I'm gonna say this till I go blue. I still think Tua fits that offense, that timing offense that he runs in New
Like I was
Orleans.
saying, let me say this lady had a rough weekend. Everybody keep her in her prayers. The beautiful Mahogany Roots and MJ is back with us. And before this beautiful lady talks, Sidney Poitier, we lost him this morning. God rest him in peace. They call me Mr. Tibbs, who said with love. Two of his biggest hits.
Rest in peace, Sidney Poitier.
Hello, good morning, everybody. Good morning, Tony, Miss Haven, and
Good morning, Mahogany.
oh,
How you feeling? First of all, more importantly, how you feeling, baby?
I'm feeling good now that I see you up here. You just couldn't wait, could you? Did you tell the people what you've been through? Did you tell the people what you've been through?
I was in the hospital room concussed for over 2 weeks.
Yeah, we gotta make sure that Mace don't overexert himself. Do you think maybe the long streams, maybe you'll cut them down a little bit?
Yes, I will. That's a guarantee.
Okay, good.
That's a guarantee. Matter of fact, this will be a short stream today, and then I'll be back tonight. Everybody invited to Mr. Miami 305's birthday party tonight. Go look at the thumbnail. It's pretty cool. That's what he wanted. That type of theme. He got it. And we'll celebrate him later tonight.
Yeah, Mace. Honestly, when I heard that you were in a hospital, like from Mr. Miami, and because he does other streams, and I'm like, what happened to Mace? He's in the hospital. That's the first thing I thought of. You do like those marathon streams. That's not good for your health. And you already had a kidney issue and stuff like that. That doesn't seem like it's healthy for you.
Exactly.
Yeah, and we've got to start looking after each other more.
I totally agree with that.
I agree with you 100%.
Totally agree with you, Mahogany. I've been saying that. I mean, it's something I've been saying up here. I told this to Sean when he called me last weekend. I told him, hey, look, I'll be back soon. I'm getting it together. They fixing the kidney up. And I said that stick together.
You're my
like
sports
family.
grandfather, Mace. You're my sports grandfather.
I appreciate that. I had a beautiful lady. Oh, it was Lady Love who said this. That's right. It was Lady Love because my memory has to come back. And she said, sports has never been the same without you, Mace. I said, thank you.
Exactly.
No doubt.
Exactly.
Appreciate that from everybody.
I miss you. I miss you tearing into the retirement home in LA, Mace. I miss you.
Killing the Lakers.
Tony.
No,
Well,
that's
happy
what
New
Mace
Year
told
to
me
you.
too.
Happy New Year to you, Mahogany.
Oh yeah, Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year to you, my love.
Definitely.
I'm glad that you're still with us in one
Happy
day.
New Year.
Same here.
I mean, when you told me
Mahogany,
that,
I am going to be reaching out to you.
Okay, I would love that. I would love it.
you know what? You know what, Lady Love? And you two can do a sequel. You both should interview each other on each other's platform. That would be real cool.
Miss Cajun, you remember? I actually said, we'll talk about it, but I would love. He has a great life story, and I know I got lots of stories, so I definitely think it would be good.
I was telling people about an hour and a half ago that Monday morning when you had Trinity Time Travels on your platform, how great that show was and how captivating it was with Trinity. Shout out with her. And like I said about her before, any woman who could have ended up working at NASA, she gets my respect.
Oh yeah, pretty doesn't mean. Look at nobody likes to talk about this, but look at
I do. I love
there
it.
was a rapper, what's her name? Megan Thee Stallion. She just graduated college. I mean, pretty does not mean stupid, you know? I don't know why people think you can't be pretty and intelligent. I graduated top of my class. I'm just saying.
You know what it
Megan Thee Stallion.
uh
Yeah.
Nadia
Mahogany,
says she
you know
would
why
like
that
that.
is?
She would like
It's
that
because
format too.
Oh, thanks, Nadia. Hey, y'all. I
Oh,
can't-
thank you, Nadia.
you know why there's why there's a stereotype that you can't be smart and pretty is because most of these either actresses or athletes are not that they never graduated college. That's why like they're like these like some of these models are stupid and stuff like that. That's why there's a stereotype that you can't be both smart and beautiful. That do you agree, Mace?
I guess, but I don't look at. See, I look at women differently, and I'll tell you all in a second. But before I do, Jefferson, come by tonight, bro. You better be up here, Mr. Miami's birthday party. You better be up here tonight, bro. We're gonna give it. We're gonna let Mr. Miami have it good tonight, cigars and all. Now to answer your question, Tony, um, I look at women differently. I look at women more of I treat them more like human beings than I do objects. And
And it's a generational thing. My generation does that. My
yeah,
generation does that. They treat women like objects instead of people.
yeah.
That's what's hurting my generation a little bit.
Jefferson says he'll be here tonight. You better. We'll have a good time. We're gonna have a good time tonight, Mr. Miami. Um, everybody's invited to that, by the way. He loves all of you. I just look at women that way, you know. But if you intrigue me with something, like Nadia with her skills, I mean, phenomenal. Miss Cajun's a good people's person, the way she talks. It's like a storyteller or a person that, as you know, she's very logical when she speaks. She captivates me. I watch her show. I mean, the one she did with the wedding 2 weeks ago was phenomenal. If you people missed that one,
Mm-hmm.
she did that one, and what was the other one you did for a long time, honey? Lady Love did that one. Oh, do black men treat black women right? That was a. Do black women get treated correctly? That was awesome.
No, I'm sorry. I was wrong.
I was
No, it
just
was
telling
the
about.
one about building a
Okay,
bride. Don't build a bride.
there you
Oh,
go. There you go. That was excellent.
that sounds interesting. I got to go back.
I
I
watched that. I watched
appreciate
that in
you
my
that I heard
hospital
that.
room. I was like, oh, okay. I said, I got a picture of ice water here. I can listen to. I ain't going nowhere.
Oh. We didn't have it. I didn't watch it at the hospital room, but I'm definitely going to go back and watch. That
Are
sounds
you
good.
are you okay, Mahogany?
I'm
Your
okay.
family?
It was just me and my dog. People joke with me because I literally always have, unless I'm going to the grocery store, my dog or work, my dog is always with me. So my dog was with me. We were on our way to do everyday things. I was on my way to jog to the gym, and this guy flew out like a bat out of hell and hit me. But I'm okay and feeling quite loved and blessed thanks to you all. And I just wanted to say thank you. And I want to say hey to Mace. I see, he's back up here and just chill with y'all.
Your family. You can stay as long as you want. Nadia says she's gonna watch those 2 episodes. Lady Love. So Nadia's
Oh,
gonna go watch them. There you go. Yeah. Whoever I get along with, whoever I really appreciate, I watch their platform. Unless they start acting stupid. You know who I'm talking about when I say that. I'll tell you, I know he's had a few boring platforms lately, but Kuda's been on point lately. I tell you, him and Nicer.
Shout out to Kuda.
Yeah, Nicer about to she's building her beautiful, I mean beautiful recording studio as we speak. That's why she's taking a little longer. She's gonna have a state of the art recording studio where she's gonna do beats, she's gonna make songs for herself and perform. So Shout out
That's
to
Shout
the
out to
really
beautiful
her.
Nicer.
I was so surprised. For the longest time, I didn't even know Nicer was a woman until I did not know. She just recently started coming up on panels. Like I would only see her in the chat. But my thing is, like, for her to be doing beats and music, stuff they say we can't do, she's doing a great job. So
She
that's
is.
good.
Me,
Yeah.
her, and Ellie and Imam Perry every night we used to be in Kevin Samuel's room before he exploded.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I
So
need to say this as well. And nice shout out to Nice, she's also doing a good job. But you all have to check out Miss Lovely Peace. Shout out
Oh
to Miss
yeah.
Lovely. She made my intro. She did my intro and she did Bunny's intro. Y'all got to check it out. She is very
you
talented.
gotta go look
Wow.
at
I didn't know
Bunny's
she did
phone.
Bunny's intro.
Oh
Whoa.
yeah, she's very very talented. And I
It's
just
good. Mhm.
I just put my intro on for the first time last night, and yeah, it's great. I love it.
I'm going to check it out as soon as I get
I'm
out
gonna
of
check it
here.
out too. I'm gonna check it
Yeah,
out for sure.
please, 'cause Miss Lovely P, she really has some talent, y'all. She really does, and she did my
See,
thumbnail as well.
I'm gonna surprise you, ladies. I know Mahogany knows this because she's been with me longer than anybody else of the women. I don't interact with most of these women. I don't know who they are. I see them in other chat rooms. I don't say hello. I go about my biz. But again, when Bunny came up here a couple of weeks ago and I saw her in the chat room, Mr. Miami looked at me. He said, "Who is this?" I said, "Why are you Bunny? I've seen her in other rooms, but I don't know her." And then I started talking to her in the chat, and I said, "Okay." I said, "You're welcome anytime here. If you want to come up, you come up." Well, I'll tell you, when she came up on Breakfast at Toya, she stole the show that day.
Well, I've always said that just like we have a lot of talented men, we have a lot of talented women. Unfortunately,
I'm
because
gonna surprise you.
predominantly in men's space, you just
Are,
don't
are
see
you are
them.
you ready for this?
Sure.
The women are 10 times more talented than the men. I'm not lying.
You just want to start. You just
I'm
want
dead
to
serious
start.
about that. I'm not lying. I'm
Oh,
dead serious
God.
about that.
Okay, I gotta say this, Mace, because Laura was in here, be like, Mace, come on, Mace, man.
He's trying to start a gender war up in here.
Yeah.
But Miss Cajun,
Oh,
if it's okay, well, I'm regardless. I'm gonna go to your channel and see it. But you could, if it's okay with Mace, you could share it with us. You could share your intro video.
if you want to, I don't mind sharing.
I
I
can
would
share
love
it.
to see
Yeah,
it.
let your audience see it. Miss Melina's back. Good to see that beautiful lady who survived heart surgery a couple weeks ago.
Hey, Miss Melina.
Good to see
Hey,
this
Miss
beautiful
Melina.
young lady. We love
Me
her.
too, bro.
LL Cool Mace. I appreciate that, Natalie. I appreciate.
LL Cool.
But yeah, I really believe the women are 10 times more talented than the men. I do.
You're a
No,
man.
I'm serious. No, I swear to you, I'm serious about that. That's why you don't see me laughing. Serious.
This is what I think. And number one grinder, he hasn't had time to say anything. Good morning. I think it's the individual. I think some individuals in the space are more, they've got it going on, and then some of us are catching up. Like me, I'll be the first to tell you I'm catching up with my technical skills. There's a lot of stuff I still don't know,
Oh yeah.
and
I
there's a
told
lot of
people
stuff
that.
I'm learning. We're all in different places.
I told
Uh-oh.
people that.
Good morning, grinder.
And Zano dropped off. I told people that. I said that it's the individual. I also said that a guy like me, for example, Nadia, bring her up again. When, like I said, it was like 3:00 in the morning, and I saw her video. She was doing it live. She was cutting soap, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm too tired. I just finished doing the show." And she'll tell you. I emailed her and I said, next time you're on, I'll be there. Ironically, she did the dragon fruit soap that day. I came right up and I was watching. I was fascinated. And I said, I got to get this woman on. And the reason why, I don't care if you're male or you're a female, if you have talent, let's talk about your talent. Forget stupid shit. Let other platform creators who act stupid, let them do that. With me, I'm going to let the world know about you. I'm going to let the manosphere community know about you. Like I told the ladies all the time, when me and Toya do our show, they're not here for me. They're all here to see Toya. I told Toya that. I said, they're not here to see me. It's not because I put myself down. It's because what I like to talk about doesn't mix with most of people who are not my audience.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's called being a gracious host. That's one thing I've learned, and I'm still learning all the time. When you do interviews, I've watched a lot of interviews, and I think the best ones are when the people feel comfortable and relaxed, and they trust you. They know that they can come to your space and get a fair. They're not going to be led with leading questions. They feel completely comfortable, and so it's called being a gracious host. I think you're very good at that.
And like I said, the day Nadia was supposed to come up on a Saturday morning, she came up that Friday night, and I brought her up. I mean this. She gave me 5 of the best hours I ever had doing this platform.
The way you say that just sounds so. She gave me 5 of the best hours of my life. No, never mind. That's just me being silly. Lady Love, are you looking for the video?
Yeah, she probably is. I'm gonna go on a tour.
Yeah,
soon.
I'm looking for. Well, I have it, but I'm trying to get it up. I think I had put it in the queue.
Yeah, but it dropped off.
I put it in the queue.
It dropped off. Yeah.
Let me see
Do
if
it
I
again.
can
I'll bring it up. I'm gonna start making a tour soon. One of the rooms I will go visit because I promised this woman so many times that I will show up. I got it, and I would show up, and I don't, because of whatever, no excuse. One of the first rooms I promised I will show up at, and whenever she's ready, is the beautiful Mahogany's room, and she could do a one-on-one with me.
He has been promising me for a long time, y'all. He keep on.
I know. I gotta do it with you. You know what?
It's okay. I know how YouTube is. I mean, and then we have lives, so it's no big deal.
Let me see this.
Let's see this
It's
video.
not it. I don't have it yet. Let me do it again. There you go. Lady Love's brand new intro.
I miss Lovely.
It's you, and it's distinct for the pepper. Miss Cajun. It's very distinct to you.
Thank you.
Nadia, you're terrific. Thank you so much.
Lovely Peace did a great job. I'm gonna have to reach out to her for sure. That's
awesome. This woman right here, I'm talking to you, Lady Love. Mm-hmm. And I said this to you a couple months ago. I'll say it again. You on the verge. And something I said about you a couple weeks ago, me and Miss Miami was talking about it live up here. For people to hear this, I'll say it to you now. I was very proud of the female light-skinned community that came to your aid when that dumb shit happened to you. And she was in here earlier. I just keep it quiet, but boy, that Beach and Bunny really, wow.
Okay, Mace, that's so old.
you talk about two ladies defending another.
The thing is that, like I said, which if Mahogany, you all get the chance to go look at the pre video I put up last night, I'm changing my whole image of my channel.
Okay.
And I'm taking the image in a positive way, and it's not talking bad about men at all, period. We're going to always respect men. But I want a space where the ladies can come and let down their hair, and we can also talk
And
like we're in
that's
the
gonna
beauty
be a
salon,
hit.
getting our nails done or whatever.
And that's gonna be a hit. And I'll tell you why. And I said this to a couple of months ago. I said this when I had the new Queen of the Manosphere up here, our sister George, and
You
I
know they
told her
don't
this.
like that.
He's a
And
mess, girl. He's a mess. Go ahead.
I
so
know.
I had the boss lady up here a couple of months ago, and I asked her point blank. I said, "Honey, you got a lot of women in your audience. You got a lot of black women in your chat room, and I could tell that by their reactions. They get turned off always seeing men. Are you gonna start doing platforms nothing but women?" She said, "Yeah, Mace, I agree." I was shocked. She said, "Mace, you are absolutely correct." I was like, "Really?" Well, I'm gonna tell you right now. I heard something's big gonna happen. It's going to happen in that station that she for a measly $450 bought from Ramiro Mayer. Shout out to him. He is well missed in these streets. Um, Something big is gonna go on, and I'm hearing rumors, footsteps. It's gonna be big for women. And I told these guys this, and these guys were going, nah. I said, oh yes, it is. Because someone has to stick up for these sisters in these streets, and someone has to give them a voice and a place to be heard. And now that Lady Love is doing it, I think it's a tremendous idea, honey. I really do.
Well,
Congratulations
yeah,
to you.
that's the direction that I'm going in because, like Mahogany said earlier, and I'm glad she said that because that's what I also said, where we need to actually show that the women that we have in this space, we're not ratchet hoes, we're not sisterhood, we're sisterly love, and we support each other, and we have careers, and we have children, and we actually are respectable women. So instead of them actually putting all women in the same um, barrel, you're supposed to separate like we do as far as the men. We separate those type of men, the good men from the bad men. So I just want women to come on. That's why I'm doing Miss V as my first interview. I want to interview the ladies in the space that have their careers and that have their, the basic tell about themselves. So people can see, men and women can see, oh, I didn't know she did this. Or I didn't know she was that type of person. I
Yeah, I
thought
was
she was
like that.
like
I'm
this or
like
whatever.
that.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. Well, can I just say this to her, Mace? Thank you. So I feel so privileged to be invited because I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I feel very left out because of the
That
position.
is next Friday, by the way. I wish it was today. It was my mistake. I came out of the hospital yesterday. First thing I said when I came up here, I didn't even know Lady Love was in the room. I was plugging that show like it's no tomorrow. I thought it was today.
Yes, he did.
And then I read that Lady Love said, didn't Macy was on the 14th? And I said, girl, I just got out of the hospital. I just saw Friday. I'm like, I got to be there. So it's next Friday, 2 o'clock Eastern, 11 o'clock on the West Coast, 6:30 in Great Britain because Cartoon Cat is looking forward to that. I will be in the room for that in the chat room. I believe I will. Two of my favorite ladies on the planet. If Mahogany's dead, I'll make it 3. I think that's a great move. Seriously, Lady Love, I think that's a great power move you're doing.
So it's
Thank
going to
you.
be an interview with, tell me about it again.
Miss V,
Miss
MTGV
V,
TV.
Oh,
Miss
Miss
O'Farrell.
V, yes.
Who has
But
come
yeah,
out
I
with a
can
new product
explain.
line, by the way. I'll have a one-on-one here next week before Lady
Yeah,
Love
Miss
does.
V has a lot going on with
Yeah,
her,
I'm gonna be
and
plugging her new
she helps
products next week.
everybody. So that's why I actually wanted to do her as the first interview, and that's why I want to reach out to you to be in that line as well for the ladies on my interview.
Lady
You
Love
know,
will promote
oh,
it
go
once
ahead.
she gets her line. I'll get mine early next week. I'll be showing you how great Nadia's products are next week. I have a whole case of it right here around this desk. So I'll be plugging her every night.
Yes,
Give
and
I
her a
Nadia's
push.
definitely
going to
want to
be
see
also
her.
in that one. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mahogany.
No, I was saying I definitely am going to be checking out the soap thing because I'm totally into that. And it's weird. I have all these intentions of reaching out to people, but I'm glad you're actually doing it. And I'm definitely going to try to be up in the building if I can, especially for Nadia and her soaps, because I'm always trying to learn new things. But for you,
Okay.
I was going to tell you, I think it's great. It's something that I've been wanting to do for a long time, but it didn't always happen. But it's very important that we do it, because just because I've always said, just because we're women doesn't mean we all have to think alike, agree alike. We're all individuals, just like the men. A lot of the men in the space have different ideologies and different beliefs,
Tell
but
me about it.
they're still able to communicate, get on each other's
Right.
nerves, have discussions, and I want to see us do the same thing. So the interviews is awesome, introducing people, because it is different when you're interviewing versus, like, I actually like being on the other side. So I was on underrated show and I loved it. I like being on that other side better anyway.
I love
Yes.
interviewing people
Yeah.
in these spaces, especially the bigger people. Well, I mean by bigger, somebody like, for example, that has something going. You have something going. Not only has something going. Lady Love is going to explode with her new platform beginning next Friday, and I'll definitely be up there for that. Mace, you have the best channel in the manosphere for ladies. Thank you, Laurel. Coming from
Yes.
you, my brother.
Laurel said that. Oh my goodness. It's
I
gonna rain
don't know if that's
today.
No,
shady. I don't know
please.
what he's trying to say.
I'll say it again. No, 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 no. I know where you. I'll say it again. Miss V and me have this problem. Believe it or not, it's a trust issue. I don't get into other people's business, and me and Miss V talked about it on Sunday. And then we were both laughing. I have no interior motives with none of these women. That's why the women feel comfortable with me. You know, I talk to them. I say hello. I be courteous with them, cordial, and I keep on going about my night, on my day. But if you want these guys, right, I'll clean this up. 'Cause I got ladies up here. If you want these guys, right, you're so desperate, so thirsty, it's gonna show. Insert sarcasm.
See, I knew it wouldn't take very much long before he came back with something.
Nadia's laughing. Yeah. I mean, I had that interview, the one-on-one with Trinity that night, but me and this guy got into it. Shout out to Prince Pierre. And he was trying to have fun. He thought that I was trying to kick it to her. I said, no, nigga, I'm trying to interview a space agency. Hello. You know what I'm saying? So, Lady Love, seriously, your friend loves working for NASA, huh?
Oh yeah, she loves it. Like I said,
Yeah,
she's
boy.
been there. I actually hit her on
Jesus.
Facebook to ask her how long exactly, and she said she's actually been there 7 years now. So
That
I
is
was a
one of my
little
bucket lists. That is on my bucket list. Is to go to
yeah,
Houston or the Cape Canaveral and go spend one day at NASA.
yeah. She's in Houston,
I would
and
love
she
to do
loves
that.
it.
I would love to do.
Yeah, that's what, and I'm reaching out to her as well so I can do an interview with her
That would be
because
cool. I will be in the chat room for that one too.
oh yeah, she is her and along with, like I said, the new ladies like Mahogany and Nadia, all the ladies that I have met now, Miss Melina, that I want to interview. Like I said, is basically just to let people see, men and women, to see this is how you can actually be positive and powerful within the YouTube area, and we don't have to be at each other's throats. We don't have to. I'm not gonna dislike Mahogany because of her color. And I know she wouldn't do the same to me, but we do still have that going on within our own community.
You better
So
believe it. Go ahead, Layla.
go ahead.
No, I just said you better believe it. You're right. This shit's
No,
the stupidity still going on.
it's true. I mean, I wasn't raised that way at all. My baby sister is the exact beautiful color as Mahogany. And if I don't accept Mahogany, that means I hate my sister, my baby sister, my blood. And that's not happening. I wasn't raised that way for colorism, period. And
Neither was I.
I'm the lightest one in my family. I am. And I plan to put up a picture of me and my siblings when I show it so people can actually see. I am the lightest one. But we were not raised that way at all. We were raised to be loving no matter what.
I'm
What did
not
he say?
laughing at you, honey. Laurel asked you a question. He says, your friend in Houston pretty.
Laura, that's none of your business.
I love the way Lady Love says Laro.
Laura is out here always trying to get a hookup with some woman. Dude,
Yeah, no,
stay
his
with one
girls in here.
woman.
I'm surprised his girls in here today. You know he loves some Nadia. She's here today.
He loves a lot of women. So Laura is Laura.
Me at first. We're okay though.
Are
We
you
were,
serious?
we were fighting over Mace's affection, honey.
Oh,
That's
I remember that. And
yeah,
I
we
was
were
blushing.
fighting over Mace, honey.
And I told everybody, I said, look, just staying to myself. I'm not getting in trouble in these streets. I know
yeah,
a lot
don't
of
do
guys
that.
who gotten in trouble in these streets. He said,
Don't
she
do
said,
that.
happened up here. Yo, I didn't know you yet. Let me tell you what happened up here one afternoon. I had Sean up here, and me and him was about to talk football. We were all happy. The next thing you know, I'm getting everything ready. And he says, "You're Mace." I said, "What's going on?" He says, "Some woman named Beach says she's coming after you right now." I'm like, "What?" So Beach comes up here, no lie, takes my entire platform hostage. One of the most eerie feelings I've ever had in all the time I did platform. And the eerie part was she said somebody was talking about her up here. I didn't know. I have a big place here. I do. My place is big here. So I told her, look, honey, I went to the kitchen last night, get me something, take my medicine. I don't know what happened. So I reviewed the tape. And what happened was in code, always in code with these brothers, as Nadia and Laurel communicate. Fred Ward and Dusty was talking about the beach behind the back, and Beach didn't appreciate it. And the part that blew my mind was Dusty was talking to her on the phone, apologizing to her, and everyone heard the convo. I said, "You got to be bleeping kidding me." Speaking of Dusty, shout out to you, Dusty. I miss you. I love you, bro. Happy belated New Year to you and your kids, bro. I love you, brother. You're hanging there. And you know, things just happen. It's weird. Can't really, comply to it, but
Yeah, it does. It's just we know, okay, what I know. This is the way I put it. It's a new year, but you never can put old things behind you because
ain't lying.
that would be like forgetting memories. You can't forget memories. It's gonna always be there. You just make new memories, is what I said. You make new and better memories each year, each day. You don't wait till the new year, of course, but every day, every second, every hour of your life, you just make new memories. And it actually starts to take over the bad memories to where you just kind of fade them out, but you will never forget old memories. You just always make bigger and better memories.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree too.
So
Well,
that's why. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead and finish. I was just gonna leave, but I wanted to hear what you were about to say.
Well, I'm just saying that's why I came up with the idea what I'm coming up with. And I also just came up with, not excluding the guys, but, the men kind of sometimes want their space. Like when Macy's on here and it's a bunch of guys and I'm on here with the guys and they want to talk, they want to shoot their shit, of course. And I know that. And it's kind of awkward when you invading a man's space sometimes when they really want to talk. So that's why I came up with that over there. And I have like every other Friday, like 2 Fridays out of a month is what I'm calling sip and chat, to where the ladies and the ladies only can come on to my panel and we'll come over there. It's an open panel. You can come on either cammed up to show your face, or you can cam up to show your showing your face in your wine glass, or you can just cam up and show your wine glass to show what you're drinking. And we basically, talk and bring out all kinds of subjects, but it's not there to bash any men. We're not going to be talking about the men. We're going to be talking about things that the women go through. We can share ideas, stuff like that. Basically, it's not bashing any men. I'm talking about the men. That's just the ladies' time, to just basically get along with each other and get to know each other.
I think it's great. Yeah, I think that's great because I had a similar experience too when I first started coming over here with Mace. Because whenever we get together, we have like I don't know, just a weird relationship. But the guys want to talk. They wanted to talk about sports, and every time I come over there, I'm talking about what I'm cooking for dinner or whatever, and the conversation will completely change. So I
Yeah.
started to kind of like give them their space. So I completely understand.
You know
Um,
why I used to let you come up if you want the truth?
what's the truth?
Now, I'll be honest with you. You know why I used to let you come up?
Why?
I used to let you come up because, first of all, how I feel about you. But, you know, number two was I knew I was going to be on for 8, 9 hours.
Yeah. So, and I don't stay up long. I really don't. I pop up and then I pop out. You know, I don't stay very long. So, yeah.
Plus, you grew on the guys. They all started to love you more and more.
Oh,
Oh, you're so sweet.
Mace. I grew up Mace. So he thinks, but that's okay. That's who I'm here for. I come over here to see mostly him. I'm cool with everybody here. You know, I came
Yes.
over here to chill with him. But this has been wonderful. I'm not going to stay long because I got to get moving around. But I just wanted to say hello and take it easy. And, you know, I'm glad you're back. But at the same time, I don't rush it and don't come back too much if you're not ready, Mace. And it's good talking to you, Lady Love and Peanut.
Always good talking to you, Mahogany.
Yes, yes.
Maybe remember next Friday, everybody, 2 o'clock Eastern,
Miss
11
Cage.
o'clock Pacific, the one-on-one interview, Miss V, MTGV, MTGV TV, and
Yes.
on Lady Love's platform should be very good because one thing you're gonna find out about Miss V, she's all business. Now that's a
Mm.
boss lady. There's another term they use for it, but she is a boss lady.
Yes,
Make
she
sure
is.
you do make sure you do a promo video too to remind us, you know, maybe share something. Yeah, yeah. All right, I'll
Yes,
do
ma'am, you got it. And I'm glad you are better. I'm glad that you're doing very well as well. And thank you for, accepting my invite towards, interviewing you as well. And I hope we can work together even more.
yes, Miss Cajun, let me tell you, I really generally don't I like as weird as it is, I really like everybody in the space. That we all have different personalities, and I really believe we all have something that we bring to the table. And I respect all the women here. And so it's my pleasure, my honor. You made me feel really good by inviting me. Um, one more thing I want to say. So I am not complete yet, y'all, but I'll be around mostly in the clouds. Me and you will get together behind the scenes, Miss Occasion, and we'll talk about whenever. But it might be, I
Mhm.
just want people to know, like even now I'm doing videos, but I'm doing uploads. I'm kind of beat up, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So I'm not really coming on camera right now. Um, but prayfully in a few weeks I'll be back.
Oh, you will.
You feel
Yeah.
better? I pray for you, baby.
Thank you. I
Sure.
appreciate you. All right. Bye, y'all.
Bye,
Peace.
baby.
Bye,
You
Mahogany.
beautiful.
Peace, Miss
Beautiful
Lady.
mahogany.
Bye.
I'm writing to Nadia about what hair grease to buy
Okay.
from a terrific
Yeah.
woman, raspberry or lemon.
Well, Mace, I'm gonna follow Mahogany as well. I need to
Yeah, you
get
go
out of
ahead.
here.
I'm gonna go off anyway in a minute. I'm just gonna
Yeah,
finish.
I gotta get
Okay.
home ready, and I want to be back, later from to show my support for you and Mr. Miami for his birthday. So I
Please
got
come
some
up
things I
tonight.
gotta do.
Please come up tonight.
I sure will. Again, take care of yourself. Please
I
don't
love you,
shovel too
baby,
much.
so much. I love you.
Love you very much. Don't
Lady Love
shovel.
in the building.
Bye, Mace.
Love you too. Nadia, do you want to come up for a minute and we can talk about your great product? You can. Um, you, I'll drop the link for you to come up for a little bit. Come on, Nadia. No one's here. Come on, baby. No one's gonna F with you. Come on up. Laurel, you want to come up, support your girl? You can. Come on, Nadia. Come on up. There's the link right there. Give me a couple minutes. Hope she comes up. Talk to her for a quick minute or two. Then I'm off. I'll be back tonight for the big birthday party. Oh, see if Nadia comes up. Um, Today was a great show. This is what I like about doing morning shows. It's stuff like this. We started with the Miss Universe pageant. We got on the French cartoon cat was there earlier today. She went to go pick up her kids from school. Remember, in London, England is 4.5, 5 hours ahead of us. So, Laurel's here. He's probably at work making his money plus his crypto and his investments. Got to pay for that yacht that he has down in South Florida. Just going for the stroll. Everybody in the clouds, thank you for being here. Hit that like, subscribe, share button. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. Miss Melina was here. Thank you, baby. Jefferson will be here tonight for the big party. Grinder will be here tonight. He's on now with his breakfast group. Mahogany was here. Good to see her. Everything's okay with her. Fireman here. Yeah. Sure you don't want to come up for a quick minute or two? Because I would love to for you to come up. Well, honey, that's my bad. Okay? That's my bad. I am human. Let me get it exactly what it is so we can tell the audience. I'm not bad mouthing anything this beautiful woman does. So, get home, which is this right here. All right, there you go. The hair care. The hair care. And the question I asked her was, do I get hemp raspberry or the lemongrass? That's the question I have for her. No problem. My bad, baby girl. I do not want to get on your bad side. I want to stick on your good side. I'm going to order some more of her products next week, including not only her, Ms. B will be here early next week. She'll plug her new products. She got a new product line out. I mean, goddamn, does Miss V ball. I mean, Miss B, Miss V, Nadia. Business Minded Talk. Good to see you, my brother. YouTube baby mama is pregnant. I don't know who that is, brother. I don't know. I don't get into that stuff, my bro. Nadia is not going to come up. I'll go to her Instagram in a few minutes. For me, she's here in New York, so she got the snow too. So let me say goodbye to everybody. Boy, a lot of people here to see this. I appreciate that. People in the clouds for you. I hope Nadia gives me some time next week up here. I do. It'll be good. Be good program. Thank you, BMT. I appreciate that, my brother. Appreciate that from you. Are you joking? Hey, dude. You know what? Every day, let me take this off. Every day for me, BMT is a good day. Seriously. When I was in the hospital, I lost my train of thought for a couple of weeks. And when I got it back, they told me what happened to me. I took it in stride. And I said, let's work together, see what we can get this kidney fixed. They fixed it. So every day is a good day for me. And wow, I'm speechless right now. I'm serious. I'm alive to see all you great people. Nadia, love you, Miss Melina. She says, great stream this morning, Uncle Maze. Great to see you back home and healthy. God bless you. God bless you too, my love. Love that young lady. She really elevated this platform. Her, Bargoff, and Relentless. I'm so happy to have those three in the family. No doubt about it. Like I said, Mahogany was here. Beach was here. It's good to see Beach. The beautiful Jade Forrest was here. Say hello to our boy Mace. Shout out to Simone Love. I know it's lunchtime for her. Yeah, it's almost lunchtime for her. And I love you, girl. And You're always first. Don't worry about a thing. Good for Simone. Aunt T was here. He did a phenomenal job a couple of weeks ago with the 48-hour stream. Atonement will work. Tony Manzano was here. Antonio Labs, Calvin Rodgers. I'm gonna see who says they sent me a message in a second. I'm just reading everybody. Thank them for coming. American Negro is here, driving through his Hollywood yacht. Lot. You don't know he works in Studio B for NBC Studios in Hollywood, California. Cartoon Cat started it. Good to see her again, Laurel. Tampa Supreme, Dark Knight Mentality, Bronze Bird. Ed Unchained. Always mention the people who support us on this network. Big Money Sean was here. Say hello to Cartoon. He'll be back tonight for the big birthday party. And of course, Peanut Butter Hero. I just want to thank all of you for being big supporters of the family. Love you, Mahogany. Be well, baby. Mwah. Love you. Love all of you. Yeah, Simone Love is awesome. I will see you tonight, 7:15 Eastern. We'll go all night if we have to. I'll be off tomorrow in the daytime. I'll be back tomorrow night. With Finn's War Room, be the last of the season, but I'll be up here tomorrow night. Dallas and Philly tomorrow night. So hope Lady Love will be here tomorrow for that one. Fireman, I know will be here for that one. I'll be doing Philly, Dallas tomorrow. I'm gonna go by Mom's house tomorrow. Yes, definitely see you tonight, Jefferson. We're gonna do Bob Costas tonight. Rapping Roberto, that is the nickname for Bob Costas. It's added again. We'll kill him tonight. Jefferson loves to kill him, so we'll kill Bob Costas tonight. That will be a barrel of laughs. Miss Melina says she'll be back tonight. Love you, honey. You, like I said, you bog off and relentless. Added so much to this platform. I love you all, people in the clouds. I love you. If you haven't seen it yet, let me pop it up for all of you. If you haven't seen it yet, let me pop it up. This is what he wanted, and this is what we gave him for his birthday. This is Mr. Miami's thumbnail for tonight, if you haven't caught it yet. To me, this is a terrific thumbnail my nephew did. This is what he wanted for his birthday. That's what he got. Miss Lady Love, I'd love to have you up here tomorrow night, because I'm going to do Philly, Dallas tomorrow night. Sheets here. Good to see him, as always. It's great to see all of you. I really mean that. This is the thumbnail for tonight for Mr. Miami right here for everyone to see. There you go. That's his thumbnail for his birthday. It's Babyface Finster, since he loves Babyface Finster from the Bugs Bunny cartoons. And that's for him later tonight. We'll have his birthday party tonight. We'll have fun tonight. Thank you for everybody come up here for the real talk. Cartoon Cat, terrific. Lady Love, terrific. Mahogany was terrific. Nadia, outstanding. We'll talk next week, me and Nadia, because I'll have our products promoting them next week up here. Fireman, terrific as always. We'll talk about Nick Sirianni tomorrow evening before the kickoff of the Eagles and the Cowboys. The Chiefs, Broncos tomorrow. I'll be at Mom's for that real quick. Mom lives 10 minutes away. So I'll be at Mom's eating dinner. She'll be making some dinner for me. Probably my favorite beef, her beef stew. And I'll be watching the Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes against Teddy Bridgewater, whoever the hell's quarterbacking in Denver these days. So Mr. Miami's party tonight, football tomorrow night, Dallas and Philadelphia. I'll have it. And then Sunday, the entire football card. And then Monday, the firings, Black Monday, I'll have it up here. So you're going to get a full week of good coverage from me to make up for the weeks I missed being in the hospital. Sheed, I love you. Should have been up here a little earlier. I had nothing but manosphere talk, lady talk. I let the ladies dominate and have fun up here. I'll be back tonight, everybody, 7:15 Eastern for the big birthday bash for Mr. Miami. Everybody who was here, I love you. Everybody in the chat room, in the sky, I love you. Hit that like, share, and subscribe on your way out. Enjoy your lunch, everybody. Enjoy your day, everybody. Good day from the Oasis. Thank you for being here. That is for all of you. I love you all. Tackman came here. What's up, my brother? I'm okay, bro. I'm okay. It's good to see you, my brother. Appreciate you. He'll start his own scouting service whenever he's ready, and you people are going to enjoy his expertise. Boy, did he hit a home run with the NBA draft, didn't he, folks? Appreciate you, my brother. Love you. You know that. Tack is here. Give his love and support to his boy Mace. And again, I love each and every one of you. See you tonight. Big birthday bash. Tackman, be here. It's Mr. Miami's belated birthday bash. We'll have it tonight. And Melina's terrific, isn't she? Everybody says to me, they say, hey, Mace, that Miss Melina is one gorgeous young lady. My nephew is captivated by her. And that's good. Folks, God bless you all. See you tonight, 7:15 Eastern. Like I said, enjoy your lunch. Tackman out in California. Good morning. Probably eating a burrito. It's early in the morning out there. Him and Miss Cajun's making own food. Appreciate you, brother. Afternoon, everybody. I love you from the Oasis. See you later on today. Enjoy the stream.